and dances and football. Yet there is a more central and noble purpose to this tradition, one in which far outweighs any other, and that is community. The coming together of our community in celebration of the youth of Lakeside High School. What could be a better aspect of homecoming? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will now present to you the 2020 Lakeside High School Homecoming Court. Our first nominee this evening is Haley Aguinaga. Haley is being escorted by her mother, Mary Jo Geisler. While at Lakeside High School, she participated in volleyball, basketball, track, orchestra, and philanthropy club. Haley also participated in Club Ashtabula volleyball and AAU basketball. After high school, Haley plans to play basketball and major in nursing at Penn State Barron on an academic and athletic scholarship, receiving her CRNA license as well as becoming a certified registered nurse anesthesiast. Her favorite Lakeside High School memory was her whole high school experience. From the wild pep assemblies to the class tournaments, she really couldn't pick a favorite memory. One thing Haley would like to see changed at Lakeside High School is the respect for students. I feel like sometimes we get treated differently because we are students, and they feel that we don't deserve that respect. Haley's advice to future Dragons: stay involved and build a good relationship with your teachers. It's more beneficial in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Aguinaga.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Tonight is actually the Lakeside Homecoming game, so we're going to have that part live streamed for you here, too, as well.
Is Jonah Answervitz.
There's Coach A.
Jonah is being escorted by his parents, Stephanie and Scott Answervitz. While at Lakeside High School, Jonah participated in baseball, basketball, National Honor Society, Student Council, and youth philanthropy. After high school, Jonah plans to attend Kent State University main campus to study business and marketing. Jonah's favorite Lakeside High School memory
the voice is
leading
velvet.
the screen team at football and volleyball games. One thing Jonah would like to see changed at Lakeside High School is for a wider variety of opportunities for students of all levels to excel. Jonah's advice to future Dragons: don't take time for granted and be ambitious. Don't let those opportunities go to waste. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah Answervitz. Next up, we have Alyssa Catron. Alyssa is being escorted by her father, Eric Salgado, and cousin, Jennifer Santillo. While at Lakeside High School, Alyssa participated in track. After high school, Alyssa plans to go to Kent for psychology. Alyssa's favorite Lakeside High School memory is when Mr. Answervitz was trying to rap and do TikTok dances. One thing Alyssa would like to see changed at Lakeside is how the students treat one another. Alyssa's advice to future Dragons: get involved with sports and clubs, and always keep school a priority. Ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa Catron. Our next homecoming court nominee this evening is Savion Colbert. Savion is being escorted by his parents, LaShunda and Jared, and Stacy Patton. While at Lakeside High School, Savion participated in football, track, and basketball. After high school, Savion plans to go to college to continue football. His favorite Lakeside High School memory is having school events and seeing everyone in school, but most importantly, on Friday nights. One thing Savion would like to see changed at Lakeside is more student involvement. Savion's advice to future Dragons: be role models to the other Dragons and set good examples for each other. And also, make a goal for yourselves, because time does go by fast. And Savion says to all of you, Go Dragons! Ladies and gentlemen, Simeon Colbert. Our next homecoming court nominee this evening is Stella Dean. Stella is being escorted by her parents, her sister Abby, and boyfriend Julian Echeverria. While at Lakeside High School, Stella participated in tennis. After high school, Stella plans on going to college for a master's in business and finance and to get a real estate license. Stella's favorite Lakeside High School memory is Mr. Hot tap dancing before Christmas break. One thing Stella would like to see changed at Lakeside High School is for people to break out of their bubbles and do more for Lakeside school spirit. Stella's advice to the future Dragons: never push things off and say, "Oh, I'll do it later." Just get it done, because time flies and grades do matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Stella Dean. Next up tonight, we have Brandon Ford.
We're not online.
What?
It shows we're not online.
Brandon is being escorted by his mother Michelle, father Marvin, and grandmother Diane.
Check
While at
YouTube.
Lakeside High
guys, to
School,
interrupt you.
Brandon participated in band, leadership, basketball, football, and will be going back to baseball for his senior year. After high school, Brandon plans on attending college on a basketball scholarship, majoring in real estate, and also minoring in criminology. Brandon's favorite Lakeside High School memory is beating and scoring 40 points against Edgewood in basketball. One thing Brandon would like to see change here at Lakeside.
If you guys who are watching can let us know if the audio and the video sound good to you, let us know, please.
Around this school.
Stephanie Christian said she hears us, so we're good.
All right, so we had something that suggested that we weren't live and we didn't have
Get
audio.
involved in
So.
activities or sports, and don't take it for
Great
granted
news.
because
That's a
it
lie.
goes by way faster than you would expect. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Ford. Next up this evening, we have Sydney Griffin. Sydney is being escorted by her parents, Sherry and Boyd, and her sister, Samantha. While at Lakeside High School, she was a 4-year letter winner in softball and volleyball, captain in softball and volleyball, co-MVP in volleyball, while reaching 1,000 assists. She was also selected as Ashtabula County and ACC Player of the Year in softball, and holds the Lakeside school record for most home runs in a single season. Sydney has also been involved in National Honor Society and the Ashtabula County Youth Leadership. After high school, Sydney plans on attending the University of Toledo on a Division I athletic softball scholarship and major in business administration. Her favorite Lakeside High School memory is playing alongside some of my best friends for 4 years and being part of a volleyball team who gets to hang a banner in the gym for being co-champions of the Chagrin Valley Conference in our senior year.
Thank you, everybody, for updating us. Just keep letting us know. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is the Lakeside Homecoming announcement, so a little bit of extra tonight, which has been the theme of the week this week.
You know that's right.
Your life is only as
We had
good as
no
your
idea
mindset.
that this was going on.
Sydney's advice to future Dragons: never take anything for granted. Your 4 years will be gone before you realize it.
In dark
Two things
boys.
you will always be able to control every
Risk,
day
baby.
is your attitude and your effort. Always take risks. If something doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Ladies and gentlemen, Sydney Griffin. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Daniel Garcia.
Mr. Daniel Garcia.
Daniel is being escorted by his mother, Jessica Potts, sister, Carolyn Garcia, Cassandra Garcia, and his brother, Caleb Garcia. While at Lakeside High School, Daniel has been a member of the Pep Band, Jazz Ensemble, Philanthropy Club, American Red Cross, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Daniel's actively involved with his church and youth group at the Ashtabula First Church of the Nazarene. As a result of the athletic gifts, dedication, and passion for sports, Daniel is a Lakeside letterman in soccer, baseball, and swimming. As a senior percussionist in the Lakeside Marching Band, Daniel is the section leader of the drum line. After high school, Daniel would like to pursue a degree and play baseball at the collegiate level. Daniel's favorite Lakeside High School memories are eating a Carolina Reaper during lunch, being in the marching band, and competing for Lakeside High School in swim, soccer, and baseball. Some things Daniel would like to see change at Lakeside High School are longer lunch periods and some better food. Daniel's advice to future Dragons: don't strive to make your presence noticed. Just make your absence felt. Work hard, be humble, and always give thanks to God. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Garcia.
Listen.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Anea Jones. Anea is being escorted by her mother, Takara Jones, grandmother, Jackie Parker, sister, Naomi Cruz, and her brother, David Rivera. While at Lakeside High School, Anea participated in the marching band, cheerleading, and student council. After high school, Anea plans to attend college to major in physical therapy and minor in psychology. Her favorite Lakeside High School memory would have to be lunch of her freshman and sophomore year, when her table and the boys' table next to her would throw food at each other every day. One thing Anea would like to see change at Lakeside is student involvement. Anea's advice to the future Dragons of the world: don't take high school as a joke, because it's over in a blink of an eye, and get involved. Just have fun and live it up. The memories are totally worth it in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Anea Jones. Our next nominee this evening is Nick Hodges. Nick is being escorted by his parents, Nicole and Eric, and his sister Gabby. While at Lakeside High School, Nick was a 2-year letter winner in basketball and a 4-year letter winner in baseball, and he also participates in senior leadership. After high school, Nick plans to attend Kent State University and major in business and finance. Nick's favorite Lakeside memories are playing basketball and baseball with his friends and playing dodgeball in the class tournaments. One thing Nick would like to see change at Lakeside is for Lakeside's reputation become more positive within our community. I agree, Nick. Nick's advice to future Dragons: participate in as many activities as you can and enjoy each moment. Don't wish your high school years away. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Hodges. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Allie Kiphart. Allie is being escorted by her parents, Tiffany and Andy Kiphart. While at Lakeside High School, Allie participated in swim, band, melodica show choir, Lakeside Theater Company, Tri-M Music Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. After high school, Allie plans to attend Kent State University for a major in journalism and a minor in photography. Her favorite Lakeside High School memories include winning All-County her junior year, getting cast as Ariel in Lakeside's production of Footloose, and beating a wrestler twice her size in jousting at class tournaments her sophomore year. One thing Allie would like to see change at LHS is the stigma that being in band, choir, and or theater is weird. It's fun, and you all are just too scared to admit it. Allie's advice to future Dragons: never put your effort into things that you don't get anything out of. Everyone has a purpose, and it may take a while to find yours, but once you do, you'll be better for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Kiphart. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Kevin Antonio Pettit. Kevin is being escorted by his mother, Kyrie Pettit, stepdad Ryan Shoden, grandmother Kathy Pettit, and grandfather Dennis Pettit. While at Lakeside High School, Kevin participated in the football team for 2 years and has also wrestled for 4. He's also been a part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and is a member of the Ashtabula First Church of the Nazarene. After high school, Kevin plans on attending the University of Akron to study sports management and wrestle. One thing Kevin would like to see changed at Lakeside is the school food. Kevin's advice to future Dragons: all of you guys are beautiful and worth it. Stay on top of your grades, and remember, God loves you, and Kevin loves you too. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Antonio Pettit. Next up, we have Lindsay Palouche. Lindsay is being escorted by her parents, Libby and Scott Palouche. While at Lakeside High School, Libby has participated in tennis, 9th and 12th grade, student council, 9th through 12th grade, and National Honor Society, 11th and 12th grade. After high school, Lindsay plans to go to college for nursing and to eventually become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Her favorite Lakeside High School memory is her organic chemistry class her junior year, because each day we put chemistry jokes on Mr. Reinhardt's board and tried to distract him from teaching class. One thing Lindsay would like to see changed at Lakeside is for her classmates to try new things so they can find something they are passionate about. Lindsay's advice to future Dragons: I would like to tell future Dragons to never change who you are, because you are beautiful, you are perfect, and there are people out there looking for somebody just like you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Palouche. Next up, we have Christopher Steele. Christopher is being escorted by his parents, Francis and Christopher Steele Sr. While at Lakeside High School, Christopher has participated in football, basketball, and baseball. After high school, Christopher plans on attending the Ohio State University to pursue a career in anesthesiology. His favorite Lakeside High School memory was during two-a-days for football, having a rap battle between the entire team. One thing Christopher would like to see changed at Lakeside is to see more students get involved in sports and other activities. Christopher's advice to future Dragons: make good decisions, but don't be afraid to live life and make mistakes. That's how you grow as a person. Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Steele.
Chris Steele recovering from a pretty gruesome injury in the playoff game. Very good to see him back out on the field.
Oh, absolutely. I bet
Next
he
up,
wishes he
ladies
could
and gentlemen,
suit
we
up with
have
his Dragon teammates
Kira
tonight, but
Lyman.
health is always more important, man.
Kira is being escorted by her parents, Sierra and John, and sister Caitlin. While at Lakeside High School, Kira participated in majorette, varsity cheerleading, and the National Honor Society. After high school, Kira is undecided on a college, but plans to major in business and minor in interior designing, and then later on, she will pursue her real estate license. Her Lakeside High School memories were cheering and twirling with her best friends under the lights every Friday night. One thing Kira would like to see changed at Lakeside is more participation and more school spirit. Kira's advice to future Dragons: never take your high school experience for granted. I can truly say they aren't lying when they tell you these 4 years go by faster than you think, especially when 4 years gets cut into 2.5. Ladies and gentlemen, Kira Wyman. And last but not least, here in our homecoming court for 2020, we have Ethan Wannett. Ethan is escorted by his mother, Jenny Hall, and his father, Don Juanet. While at Lakeside High School, Ethan excelled in wrestling, making his way into the Ohio State tournament as a junior. Ethan also was a member of the track team, soccer team, and also played freshman football. After high school, Ethan plans to either go to college for wrestling or seek a career at a trade school. Ethan's favorite Lakeside High School memories are once when he brought a hot pepper to school. It was a Carolina Reaper, and some people tried to eat them at lunch and ended up going home. Ethan also cherishes his qualification in the state wrestling tournament as one of his favorite memories. One thing Ethan would like to see changed at Lakeside High School is that he believes the food could definitely be better. Ethan's advice to future Dragons:
I'll tell you what.
Just have fun here at
Kids
Lakeside.
love their food, apparently.
Because
Oh,
it
they
goes
do.
by way too fast. And when high school is
So
over,
do we.
there is no going back. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Juanet.
This is
Before we proceed with the crowning ceremony, we would first like to thank the following individuals, without whose help tonight we would not have been possible. Dr. Mark Potts, Mr. Mark Astorino, Mr. Robert Clenard, Mr. Eric Butler, Ms. Janie Carey, and our athletic director, Mr. Jason Baxter. Thank you especially to Ms. Natalie Perfett and our student council, the members, for their hard work and dedication. In particular, Lauren Perry, Kamara Calloway, and Taylor Wilbur. We would also like to thank the students, businesses, who continuously step up and provide for our students in any way possible. Those are Capitina's Flower and Gift Shop for tonight's Queen Bouquet, and Capo's Pizza of Ashtabula for providing the royalty accessories and flowers. Let's give a round of applause to all of those I just announced. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Tonight, we will start with our homecoming prince. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Lakeside High School homecoming prince is Daniel Garcia. Congratulations, Daniel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Our 2020 Lakeside High School homecoming princess will be announced now. So, ladies and gentlemen, the princess is Anaya Jones. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to our 2020 homecoming princess, Anaya Jones.
Lakeside 2020 homecoming king and queen.
I do believe that's Coach Marcus Parker's
We move on
niece.
to the first
Yeah.
spot of our top royalty this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I will announce to you our 2020 Lakeside High School homecoming king. And His Majesty is Savion Colbert.
Savion Colbert coming in hot. Got the dub on that one, you know what I mean?
Hey,
King
listen,
off the field. Let's see if he can be the king on the field
I was
tonight.
just gonna say, dude, he got crowned a king. He's got to perform like a king now.
Congratulations to our homecoming king.
I feel like the last homecoming king we
Savion
had was
Colbert.
Bisbee. And didn't he score 5 that night?
Yeah, he scored 5 that
And
night.
now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. Our homecoming queen for 2020.
Drum roll, please.
So here she is. Her Majesty, the Queen of the Lakeside High School homecoming court is Haley Aguinaga.
So tonight is actually Battle of the Kings, Savion versus Bisbee.
Yeah, we didn't have that in our show on Tuesday.
No, we did not.
House Lakeside versus House Edgewood.
Congratulations to our homecoming queen, Haley Aguinaga.
Hopefully it doesn't shake out like Game of
Our
Thrones would.
homecoming king, Savion Colbert. Our homecoming princess, Anea Jones.
I'll tell you what
And
we've
our
got coming up
homecoming
tonight is
prince,
just an out.
Daniel Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all our court members and our royalty a big round of applause. Thank you.
So I'll tell you what we do have coming up tonight is a king of a matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be something special tonight.
So both Edgewood and Lakeside struggled last week. Lakeside getting the worst end of a 48-7 loss.
Yep.
Edgewood loses that game. The number escapes me right now. I know they got up 21
What was that, last year?
last week.
Last week.
Last week. Edgewood versus, it was. I think it was 51-21.
Yeah, 51-21.
Yeah.
They get, but neither school gets exactly what they want out of that. But tonight, they get to put that behind them, as you get to go battle for the bridge.
Yes, you do.
The biggest game in the city tonight. This stadium, even with COVID, is absolutely hopping.
Yes. COVID be damned.
Yeah, that's right. And again, if you haven't, you still have time to go read Tom's beautiful article on tonight, so go check it out. Looks like it's band time.
It's band time.
Of our national anthem.
I hope they play. I got 5 on it.
Oh, it's national anthem time.
National anthem.
And there we are.
Okay, guys, I don't know if this is real, but Brian Body Calhoun, a former Browns defensive back, is evidently in our stream right now.
I don't know.
Yeah, Brian Body Calhoun did start for the Browns for years. And Mr. Calhoun, if you are actually who you say you are, I need an autograph. Thank you.
Hey, don't just hit us up, man. 441 go
Yeah,
at gmail.com.
Facebook, YouTube, wherever you can get us.
Here, you know what I mean? I don't want everyone calling me, so.
I'll tell you what, so tonight, I don't know how much time we have. Is it 12 minutes until it starts? Or are they just going to get started?
They're just getting started, Dave.
Run it. Run the video. We got a little hype video for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hype video.
Yep.
I was very careful to not touch that damn fiberglass this time.
So now look and see how it's down there. We hit space.
Well, we'll try to get the hype video out at a later time.
Because you're right.
And now, here comes
they are.
Lakeside Tigers!
Let's see what we got tonight, boys.
This stadium is electric.
Yes, it is. The stadium is alive with the sound of music. Just like
You are, if you guys are just joining us, we are here at the Battle of the Bridge, here at beautiful Lakeside Stadium in awesome Saybrook, Ohio.
Is it me, guys, or does that look a little dark?
It looks a little dark.
Let me
It's a
see. You
little
guys
dark.
are going to see a few weird things here in a second. I just want to check something out. Go ahead. Keep talking, though, guys.
Anyway, as we tonight we've got two teams that their season hasn't gone exactly how they want it,
Correct.
but tonight they get to make up for all that, because as long as you win that battle for the bridge,
case you were joining us at
It's just like Ohio State, Michigan, Sam. It doesn't matter if both teams are winless. That's the biggest game of the year. That's what matters.
Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. This is Ashtabula's own Ohio State and Michigan. Has become that in the last couple years. You know, some of these kids started at one school and transferred to another. Some of them started at one school and moved to the other.
Yeah. And, you know, we're very fortunate. This has been around for about 5 years now. Started with Coach Frank Hall when he was here at Lakeside, the legendary Frank Hall for his heroics. And Ken Parise from Edgewood. And, you know, it's definitely evolved. It's definitely gotten bigger. And I'm excited to see how it shakes out tonight.
Chris Chamberlain,
it might just be
who will
my
get
screen.
things started
It's
for
not.
us here at Lakeside Stadium.
I'll see if I can brighten up here in a minute. I don't want to miss kickoff, so
Yeah.
everyone can still see it. But
So here we go with the kickoff here for the Lakeside Dragons versus Edgewood Warriors. And they're going to start it off with a pooch kick.
And Edgewood gets the ball.
Edgewood going to start the ball here on the
42-yard line, it looks like. And Zach Winchell was the one who recovered that.
So we're going to get a look at one of the area gunslingers, Zach Winchell, our 440 and goal player of the week this week.
And let me tell you guys, it's cold.
It is a brisk night. I'm not mad about it, though, because I'll cover cold games before I cover hot games any day of the week.
Yeah, thank everybody for joining us tonight. Up to 81 between the two streams. Bumped up.
Lakeside on defense are going to bring Isaiah Harrison.
Motion.
Here's Zach Winchell breaking out. He's going to go at Matt Anick, and I'll tell you what, that defense looks pumped already.
They do.
Kind of for number 1, Matt Anick.
Hey, we all know.
That's got to be a setting or something.
It will, but I'm not going to mess with it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder why it went on dark like that.
Yeah, I've got like 4 layers on. I'm still cold, which is wild because I'm a hefty man. So
Second down and 10 for Edgewood. Snaps back.
That's going to be big play Bisbee. He's got a lane.
BPB carrying him.
It's going to be about a 9-yard pickup.
21, Brian.
And he's running. You know, we talked about the running backs tonight. You got Brian Bisbee of Edgewood, who, you know, one big game this year of 5 touchdowns. On the other side, you got Jay-Sean Sanders, who has a 250-yard game, I believe, this year.
And good for an
He has a
Edgewood
250-yard game.
Pistol set this time. Hand out to Bisbee again.
There he goes.
Be enough for.
And he just keeps going, man. You know, I see Jacob Bell leading for him on a few of these plays. It makes me remember the Dash brothers from the Mighty Ducks. That's what I want to call the Bisbee and Bell. The Dash
Well, you know, they are.
brothers.
That's not a bad comparison. They are very close, those two. You see number 64 for Lakeside running as fast as he can to get off there. That's Caleb Skane trying to get to the sideline.
That cat has a motor.
Offsides against the Dragons.
Lakeside gonna, you know what they do for the first time tonight? Shoot themselves in the foot.
And we will replay.
It looked like
second
Anthony
down.
Donahue. But you know what? Anthony Donahue's motor is unmatched in this area. That boy's just excited to get it going.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Penalty was good
No?
for
Okay.
a first down.
See what we got.
Zach Winchell going to get it. Zach Winchell, a crafty left-hander from Edgewood.
Boom.
Hit almost immediately after the kick.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's going to be a pass
Off
to...
number 21, Bisbee.
Bisbee's going to lay that wood down. I'll tell you what, those hits hit a little bit different when it's cold like this.
Oh my God. I can only imagine.
Bound by number 51, Junior Valeriano. Pickup of about 5 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 5 from the Warriors from the Dragons 30.
2nd and 5.
Winchell's
Bisbee going to get caught in the backfield on this one. That's big Anthony Donahue to start that.
Oh my gosh. I think Alec Raffa was in on that too.
Well, I'll tell you what, so this week, we do have a hype video to start, and we'll figure it out how to get it out to you guys. We got to interview these kids. Anthony Donahue is a monster of a man.
Couple on the play.
He is
That's Spike's
absolutely
blood.
giant.
His dad's a pretty big guy.
3rd down and about 7.
Tall. I'll tell you.
There's Winchell.
Winchell in the
I don't know if he
backfield.
made a play adjustment or not.
There we go, and Bisbee, and they've run that all year. Bisbee in motion. Winchell looking downfield. He's got a man.
It's going to be number
little
3
toe
for
tap.
Lakeside, or I'm sorry, for Edgewood.
Yeah, number 3, that's Caleb Thomas.
Number 3, Caleb Holmes.
I'm pretty sure that's Thomas, but
What up, Holmes?
Yeah.
Stop was made by
These toe taps, man. We were talking about it the other day with the 8th graders. The
Well,
toe taps coming down. It's getting way more prevalent at this level, man.
If they're doing that in 8th grade, I can only imagine what they're doing by the time they get up here. And Lakeside's in the backfield.
Heavy by number 51. Is that Valeriano?
Number 51 is Junior Valeriano.
It's number 51.
Both you can see the passion from both coaches on both sides. You gotta love it.
Buzz is already on the right hash.
No gain on the play. Second down.
We ain't even 4 minutes in.
Inside the Dragon 20.
Edgewood knocking on the door though.
Sure as heck are. Got Zay in the slot there.
Gonna want to keep an eye on Matt Anick here. This is where they in the last game they threw to him.
Two wide receivers right to the left, motion right by Bisbee. Empty backfield now. Winchell stepping back.
And there's Winchell. He's going to break out a little bit. He's got a man.
He's got him.
It's going to be a catch by number 6 on Edge.
That's Christian Curry.
Curry.
Christian Curry, who is
First down.
he is a transfer in from Madison, actually, is where Christian Curry comes from.
Well,
Edgewood's been running this hurry-up offense all night. They got two wide receivers right to the left, snaps back, and out the big.
Ryan Bisbee with a move in the backfield. He's going to break.
Right in the backfield
There he
again, but
goes.
he's still going to find a way
Ryan
to pick up
Bisbee, the
about
ball
2 or
carrier
3
for the
yards on
Warriors.
that.
BPB is trying to get on the board to begin with.
yes, he is. Battle of the Kings. I was the king first, baby. That's what he's saying to Savion right now.
Tackle was made by number 18, Garrett.
Got a lot of eyeballs out there. Looks to be about 100 people watching tonight. Thank every single one of
Second
you.
and goal for the
Wait, what?
Warriors inside the 5.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Oh, and they're going to get there, and they're going to shoot themselves in the foot here.
Penalty marker down on the field.
This is second and goal on the 4-yard line.
Offense.
Second and goal from
That'll be a
4-4-0
5-yard
goal.
penalty.
And don't
So
forget to
you
join us
replay second
again
down.
tomorrow as we cover the Pymatuming Valley Hillsdale game.
Yeah.
Live round 2 playoff coverage coming here at 440 and goal tomorrow.
gonna
Really
be
a
awesome.
heck of a week. Battle of the Bridge followed by a second round playoff game.
Yep.
Can't ask for anything better, guys.
No, you
Tightening up
can't.
the wide receivers, looking a little misdirection up the middle.
But Lakeside's back there, and they're going to stop that before it
21
starts.
Ryan Bisbee is the ball carrier.
Well, think about it, Sam and Tom. This is the first time we covered long here, so I don't know
Stop
whether or
was
not
made
it's
by
because of the way
Sevenik.
how dark it is.
It could be. It
outside.
could be the lighting. I don't know. They say it looks good though. So
Yeah.
if it looks good to them, it looks good to us.
I'm like
Updated score for everybody: Hubbard 7,
Short
Geneva
loss on the
0.
play.
Here we
Third and
go.
goal from the 9.
Third and goal.
Bisbee going to go in motion.
Winchell looking to pass.
Boom. He's got. Oh, he throws it a little.
Incomplete outside
What does he do
number
it?
6.
Where is that ball?
Just a bit outside. So
Dynamite
this is when
commentary,
it gets
Monty.
interesting with Edgewood because you don't know what they're going to do.
That's right.
Can they kick a field goal? They
Curry.
sure can. They know how to do it.
Well, you know what?
Are they going to? Is the
Number
question.
4,
They got to come out of field goal
Angelo
set
Palazzo
and then go
was
to
on the
pass it?
I've been saying all year, you know, the fact that they run Bisbee
Fourth
in
down for the
motion,
Warriors.
every single play they run him in motion. You have no idea what they're doing.
Yep.
Well, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys. I haven't seen it all year, but Butchko is a mad genius. What if we see just a direct snap to Biz?
But listen, this is the Super
They're
Bowl
going
for
it
both
on
teams.
fourth
So,
down. Looks like snaps back.
uh-oh, we got trouble.
Here comes
We got
Johnny
trouble. Zach
Manziel.
Mitchell, and we've got a holding call.
Yep, he just chucks it to get rid of it. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Lakeside.
But there is a flag.
Oh, where?
Away.
There's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be holding, though.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
They're going to decline it.
And
It's a
first
holding
down for
pass.
the Lakeside Dragons.
So Lakeside going to take the ball back deep in their own territory.
And these boys are pumped.
Yes.
I haven't seen this kind of
So
life.
now we are going to get to see a son of a legend in Sean Allgood Jr. come
My
out
first time
here.
seeing him.
Yeah, and wait till you see this kid. When we were kids, his dad was out here making big time throws out here. One of the cool things about doing this is getting to see the legend, the sons of legends.
God, we're old, man.
Yeah, it happened just like that overnight.
Just like that. I don't like it.
Would you just look at that? All right, so Lakeside's going to come out. They run that spread offense all the time. They're going to have, looks like one wide receiver right now.
Bought a new pair of gloves today,
Yeah,
boys.
good for you.
Yeah, you know
No,
what?
really
I
happy
knew
for
it was
you,
going to be cold. I'm just
genuinely.
glad that the rain didn't come.
I go exclusively batting gloves, though. I'm Drake.
What are you, one of the Saint Lunatics, Nelly?
Hey, if he shows up with a Band-Aid on tomorrow, no problem.
You know what? Just might.
Jersey on backwards with a Band-Aid.
Got my
I don't
Tyler
know what's
Bean
going
jersey
on
on
down there with
backward.
the rest right now. They look like they're kind of disgusting.
Some question going on maybe with the spot. I mean, the ball didn't move, so I don't understand what the question would be.
Maybe they're confused on where the beanbag's supposed to go. I don't know.
This ain't cornhole, sir.
Well, he got rid of that ball, so I wonder almost if they're not talking about unintentional grounding.
Yeah, maybe it's possible. We had that. That was last game we covered.
Yeah, well, that's what we found out that in Ohio high school football there is no tackle box.
Right,
so anytime a quarterback gets rid of the ball to avoid a sack, it is always intentional grounding.
Looks like.
And are they moving the ball? Because that very well might be the call.
Let's see.
We are now at 110 viewers.
All right,
holding.
Thank you all so much.
Maybe not. Okay. Holding. Is he going to make the call?
Joe Rich, to answer your...
We have a holding.
Okay.
Decline.
There it is.
Intentional grounding. There it is. That's what I figured. Yeah, big shout out to one of the coaches over at St. John who clarified that for us.
Yeah.
That really the intentional grounding in Ohio high school football should be called a lot.
Yeah, it should be.
I got a question given to me. Tom, if given the opportunity to go back in time, would you play football? Coach Rich, I don't think I would. I think I'd go for the golf team. Go for my real passion,
I've seen you play golf.
Stick with football, kid.
Yeah, well, I wasn't functioning the best that day. It was an early morning, Ryan.
Well, Lakeside comes out 2 wide receivers right.
I'll tell you what. And there we're going to give it to the bowling ball. Jay Sean Sanders going to fall forward for about 4 yards there.
Yeah, like
2nd and 4.
The kid reminds me of Mike Weber, the old Ohio State running back.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to find him a better nickname because I know I would hate to be called bowling ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that name called to me.
What about Mighty Mouse?
And there he's got a lane and he's got room to go. Jay Sean Sanders, get busy down the line, boy. There he goes. And that's going to be a big run for Jay Sean Sanders. Lakeside Dragons in the scoring potential.
Beautiful. Love seeing it.
Jay Sean Sanders, the ball carrier.
So what do you think about Mighty Mouse for him?
Well, I know people used to call me Mighty Mouse, and I hated it. So I'm going to have to meet the kid, and then we'll figure out a name.
We'll figure it out.
About 70 yards.
Lakeside comes out and fast hurry up offense. They want to keep this momentum rolling.
First down.
Lakeside right inside their own red zone now, and they're going to give it right to the bowling ball.
Wow, did he smack something?
Man, he got that collision was violent.
Yeah, right.
He's still alive.
That was made by number 27, Jacob Bell.
Tell you what, we don't have to worry about. Our waters are going to stay cold all night.
Yes, they are.
We got a lot of water.
Second and goal from
We got some Red Bull. I'm in for the long haul, boys.
That's the way she goes, boys.
All right, Lakeside coming out.
The Zamboni, I love it.
Left, running back behind the quarterback. He's looking to take it himself. All good, right up the middle. Did he get in?
Is that Sean Allgood with the first touchdown of the game?
No, they're going to mark him down right at the 1 yard.
Updated score just really quickly, and thank you to everybody who's providing these. Chardon 7, Howland 0.
Ooh. Is that Lamar Jackson out there?
You'll see pretty soon. It's very close. And mind you, this kid's only a junior.
Inside the 1 yard line.
And that's a touchdown! Dragons! Jay Sean Sanders, my call for player of the week, gets down the board first. Now, if you're Buzz Edwards here, are you kicking the field goal or are you going for 2? Because you can bet a Buffalo nickel that John Butchko's going for 2 every time tonight.
Well, I think Buzz Edwards is going to echo Woody Hayes. He's going against Edgewood. If he can go for 3, he will.
I don't know. You know what? We're both wrong, Tom, as they line up for a field goal.
Oh, my God.
Snap his back down. Kick
Oh.
Good.
Woo! That did not.
There you go, boys. So Lakeside 7.
It's your Lakeside Dragons.
Here we go. Battle for the bridge. Lakeside, Edgewood. We got 7 points on the board.
We got 7 on the board, boys. Buzz Edwards looking stoic right now.
Oh, I'm telling you, this team is lit right now.
By quarter 2, Buzz will not have a voice.
If you have a voice by quarter 2, you're not doing it right. So Lakeside jumps out first, okay? A very big, a big run by Jay Sean Sanders, who like I said, I thought he was going to be the playmaker in this game. But Edgewood's going to come out. They got a lot of guys on that side of the ball. Zach Winchell can throw that thing anywhere he wants to. Isaiah Harris can catch it over anyone he wants to. And Brian Bisbee, when you're not paying attention, him and Jake Bell can make your night very, very long.
ID Networks.
Listen, I need Isaiah Harris to have a big night tonight. I need to look good. It's like the big game.
Our warehousing. Bob Scuffman's son.
All right, Lakeside coming out to kick.
Capitina's floral gift
14-0, Chardon over Howland. Updated score.
Number 21, Brian Bisbee, and number 6, Christian Curry.
Would not be surprised if I see a onside kick here because this is Lakeside Edgewood. And with the chill in the air, it's hard to hold that ball sometimes.
I promise you, someone can put 50 on somebody. They're doing it.
Oh, a bouncer, and he's got it. That's going to be BPB.
Cuts it up the middle.
There you go, BPB.
Solid 10-yard return.
It's going to be about, what, the 39? 39? Yeah, 39-yard line. You know what, Tim Les Prince? It looks like everybody who could get a ticket got a ticket tonight. It doesn't look full, but I'm pretty sure this is what we would call COVID full.
This is COVID full,
right? Tonight, everyone's limited to 2 tickets a person, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Plenty of pop. Gatorade 20 ounces. Gatorade 12 ounces.
Zach Winchell and those Edgewood Warriors come out to answer that touchdown. Be interesting to see if they can't get the ball to Isaiah Harris. And they're going to find Matt Anick, and we got trouble dragging on the ground. That's good for a first and more.
Zach Winchell's pass complete to number 1, Matt Anick.
Savion with that tackle.
Matt Anick is a senior, I believe.
20-yard pickup.
Pickup of about 17
Yeah.
on the play.
17.
And good enough.
Matt Anick is a senior, so what better game to show out than against Lakeside?
Savion Colbert came in with that hit like Conor McGregor. Ding, ding, the king is back.
I know I don't want to get hit by Savion, I'll tell you that much.
Nope. We're coming out trips to the left, 2 wide.
The kid comes at me, I'm going the other way.
Zach Winchell, and we got
a flag.
We have penalty markers down on the field.
I'll tell you what, somebody else to watch out for on this Lakeside defense is going to be number 44, Dominic Del Valle.
Yeah.
That kid's in the backfield every single play, and within a lot of tackles too. Not getting a lot of love this year just because that's not the way the stats have gone, but he is definitely a big-time defender.
He absolutely is.
Looks like we're going to
prime time, baby.
False start on Edgewood.
Hey, Jay Sean, prime time. Prime time Sanders.
We will replay first down.
All he needs is a bandana.
All right.
Perry and Champion is tied right now, 8-8.
So we got 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield.
That's a big throw.
Going to bring them back just
right back to the regular line of scrimmage, yeah.
Maybe 6, Christian Curry.
Going to wash away the penalty.
Get rid of that penalty, Christian Curry.
Not thought about
5:37 left in the first
Christian Curry has just been there all year.
Yes, he has.
He has just been there all year. You know, they key in on Isaiah Harris, and Christian Curry seems to be, picking up the pieces really, really great.
41.
Big play Bisbee cutting it up.
I'll tell you what, that looked like a hold there that they got away with, but
number 21 Bisbee on the carry.
It helps to have training and to know what to do.
Wow, Jefferson 6, St. John 6.
Oh wow, St. John gets on the board as well early. That looks like that game is getting a little bit competitive.
Sergeant Brandon, baby. Love that guy.
On the play. 3rd down and a long 4.
3rd and 4 for Edgewood. Can they convert?
Winchell breaking out.
Ooh!
It's a big play, big throw to Isaiah.
That was number 6.
Isaiah Harris.
Is that Colbert? Number 6 is Colbert, right?
No,
Number 1, Savion Colbert.
Number 1 is Colbert. Number 6 is Jay Sean Sanders.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Number 6 was on the sideline chirping.
Well, you guys have a nice big screen. I'm looking through about a 3.5 inch
We got the
screen,
same
just by
field
the
as
way,
you,
guys.
brother.
2 wide receivers right to the left. Edgewood going for it on 4th down.
4th and 4.
got it.
Oh,
He got
They're
that.
going to give him forward
They're
progress.
gonna give him
That's
forward
be
progress. That was
Edgewood.
To number 6,
Looks like a
Christian
first
Curry.
down.
Edgewood gets the first down there, boy. That was that was close.
very close. But if anyone knows how to get it into a tight window,
Oh, I'm
it's
yeah,
Sam.
I'm absolutely.
C-Dub.
Let's go the
Pick up
Not
of just
there.
over 6 on the play, and an Edgewood Warrior first down.
Jake Bell in motion.
And off to Bisbee. Breaks one tackle.
finds the lane in what
Then
looked
he
to be
gets
a laneless
tackled by
highway.
Lakeside.
Well, see,
Still
the one
gonna
thing
be-
I'm thinking tonight though is,
Got a 4-yard pickup.
has Brian Bisbee seen
Second and
speed on a
6.
defensive line like he's going to see tonight that Lakeside has?
4:27
Maybe
left in the
last
game.
week against
I'm sorry,
CBCA.
Okay.
CBCA had a really great defensive line.
Okay.
Pick up of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 from the Lakeside 30.
I can imagine what they're saying.
Edgewood coming out with a bunch set. Well, not a bunch, but a tight set, I should say. Motion right, looking to pass. Kind of getting
Anthony
rid of it there. Nobody
Donahue
was
just
open.
running at him.
I mean, he's in the play. He's in the backfield every play,
time,
man.
man.
Absolutely every play.
He's got Jamero speed.
Updated score for Jefferson and St. John is 14-6 in favor of Jefferson.
Thank you, sweet baby Ray. That's my nickname for Ray.
3rd down and
It
7.
just happened that way.
2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. Looking like a handout.
They're gonna bring him over on the jet.
There goes Zay.
Oh, big
Dear
hit!
God.
That's Savion Colbert on the big hit there.
Again.
Isaiah Harris, the ball
Isaiah
carrier.
Harris.
That is a turnover. Or no, is that before
Stacked
down?
up behind
No.
the line of scrimmage by number 1.
gonna be 4th and
Savion
7 there.
Colbert.
Savion Colbert lays an absolute stinger
did.
on that one.
The king is here.
Loss of about a yard on the play. Ball will now be spotted just inside the 32-yard line.
You know, I think for
Lakeside.
nights like
4th
tonight,
down
boys,
and 8.
I think we need to find a sponsor of those space heaters.
Motion. Winchell back, take the snap. Rolls left.
Winchell.
Pass.
Oh, are they going to give him that?
I think he got it. That's Jake
Oh,
Bell.
yeah, they're giving it to him.
Winchell's pass.
It's like we said, Jake Bell always there on time. Always there on time.
Saved by the bell.
You keep
Call him
your
Jack
eyes
Price.
on Curry and
Here we
Ball will
go.
be spotted at about the
Three
20. Play was good enough for an Edgewood
Motion
Warrior
left, like
conversion
always.
and a first down.
Right to
they're going to go right to
On the
Bisbee.
flat.
He's got some room
Wide
though.
open.
Ooh,
Ooh. Went right for the knees.
still going to be good for
Winchell's
4,
spotted down
about 5 yards.
Number 21, Bisbee. Tackle was made by
We're
number 4,
winding down in the
Angelo
first
Plaza.
quarter right now. 2 minutes and 45 seconds ago with your Lakeside Dragons up
Gain of about
7
4
to
on the
0
play.
over the Edgewood Warriors in the battle for the bridge.
On a very brisk night here in beautiful St. Louis.
Boys,
telling you.
we are at 122 unique viewers right now.
All right,
Thank you
keep
to
it
all
up.
122 of you.
Let's sweep again. They run it again. And he gets
Oh.
tackled again by.
I'll tell you what, Lakeside is
That's
playing
number
like a man
18
on
on the
fire
tackle.
tonight.
That's
That
Stephen
defense is ready to go.
No, number 10. I'm sorry.
That was 18, I believe, Ryan.
No,
No?
I don't think
Stops
so.
were made by number 18, Garrett Seaman.
Yeah.
Looked like a 0 to me. But
Garrett
hard.
Stevenik going from the quarterback position over to the defensive side, making a big difference on that side of the ball.
If I'm not going to make an impact throwing the
Short
ball,
gain
I'm
on
going to
the
make an
play.
impact on the dude with the ball.
That's right, making sure you can't.
Exactly.
We've got 98.
Edgewood coming out. 2 wide receivers. No, trips to the left. 1 wide receiver right. Bisbee goes in motion. Bisbee's wide open.
And he does, he's got it. But you know what, Lakeside wants him to throw it there. He gets the first down
First
though.
down, Edgewood.
BPB.
Winchell's pass complete to number 21.
Lakeside trying
Bisbee in
to
the
make
flat.
Edgewood nickel and dime
Yep.
them all the way down the
Yep.
field. They don't want to allow anything big. End of the first quarter. Hubbard 7, Geneva 0.
Speaking of quarters, we have 137 and ticking here
Pickup was
left.
good for a first and goal from the Lakeside 9-yard line.
Bisbee with a lot of space. Oh.
Gonna stop them
something
on
to
about the
one.
3-yard line.
Ryan Bisbee gets to the second level. Stops were made by number 27.
Yeah, right about the
Donahue,
3-yard
number
line.
11, Rafa for your Dragons.
Alec Rafa.
Pickup of about 6 on the play.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
inside
guys.
the 3-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Direct snap to Bisbee, takes it to the middle.
Hey.
Just going to be short. They're gonna mark him down
What did
for
I
the
say
right
earlier?
corner.
You called it.
I called it earlier. I had a feeling they were going to do something wild with BPB tonight, and they did.
Well, you got to get the ball in the hands of your athletes. So no matter how that has to happen is what you got to do.
Number 10,
It's not rocket appliances.
There's a big third down.
No gain on the play. 3rd and goal.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
That's going to be a big
That is going to be
devastating.
devastating to Edgewood right there.
I don't think Bisbee was ready for that
Recovered by
snap.
number 21, Brian Bisbee, back at the 11-yard line.
And he's
So
still
that's going to
kneeling.
bring up a 4th. Is somebody down?
Bisbee.
Ooh. You have one
Number
hand
27,
down.
Malachi Donahue, was one of the Lakeside Dragons that got
Two
through.
Donahues. Double trouble. I think that's what Tish says when they
One in
come
the
home.
one in the backfield, one in the defensive backfield. Pick your poison.
We have an official's timeout on the field for an injury.
Good, it gets my hands warm. It is cold.
Yeah, definitely chilly out here tonight.
There's a bit of a nip in the air.
Did you buy baseball gloves?
Baseball gloves, baby.
130 people out here. Thanks to
Franklin.
all of you guys taking your time out tonight and checking out this game.
What's
Don't
the
forget to
spread?
come check us out tomorrow as well as we cover PV against Hillsdale over in beautiful Andover.
I got a pepperoni pizza on it.
All right, we're back.
That sounds
live
good.
and some
That's the
action.
move tonight, boys.
I want like chili. Chili or potato soup or
The
something.
player will have to come off
I had potato soup for lunch.
the field at this
Panera
time.
style. Delicious.
It's now 4th down for
With
Edgewood.
another big fourth down. Can
Inside the
Lakeside get
looks like number
11-yard
10.
line.
So it's 4th and goal, actually. It's not 4th and 11. I think we're going to have a timeout.
And that will do it for the first quarter.
That's gonna be the end of your first quarter.
Lakeside Stadium.
Lakeside up 7-0.
Lakeside Dragons.
Battle for the bridge.
The Edgewood Warriors.
One quarter down.
Buzz Edwards wants that trophy, baby.
It's 4th and 11 on the 11-yard line. 4th and goal on the 11-yard line after a bad snap. Edgewood can get 11 yards. We know that.
Yeah, they can easily, very easily.
I remember playing this song in band.
Yeah, that national anthem was pretty good by them.
Yeah.
Bob Sims would be proud.
Bob Sims would still be dissatisfied, you know it.
Well, they didn't hit the high C.
Exactly. And Mitch Urbano missed his hash.
21-6 Jefferson
Becky Pilgrim wasn't listening.
over St. John right
She
now.
might be watching now. She loves the band. I always make sure to get the band on for her.
That's how I met Becky. Man.
Want to appreciate everybody watching us on Facebook and YouTube. All 136 of you guys. That's really awesome.
YouTube or Facebook.
Let's
please
keep
go
this
over
going.
there.
That's right.
Share the link.
Carry it over. Carry it
Why
over.
not?
Yeah, share the link, share the stream. You can go to YouTube, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hook us up. All right.
Heading into the second quarter of the battle for the bridge.
Edgewood on their own 11-yard line, but as you guys see, it's a 4th down.
With
so
Zach Winchell in the backfield, anything is possible.
Anything.
So, I'm not counting them out here. A lot of teams, I think, would be down on themselves. That kid is as cool as a cucumber.
And that's why I made that Johnny Manziel comparison yesterday, man, because Johnny was the same way, and I see a lot of it in him.
Well, hopefully it's not, because that did not go well.
Quarterback style, college Johnny
4th and
Manziel.
11 for Edgewood.
No, nothing. It wasn't.
They're coming out with
And there's a
flag.
flag. Because, we didn't even do anything yet.
No.
Only marking on the field.
Oh, they're giving sideline warnings.
Sideline warning against Lakeside.
Oh, wow.
Buzz can't go to the right hash right now.
That was against Edgewood.
Against Edgewood.
4th down and
Two
goal.
wide receivers, right to the left, running back to the left of the quarterback. Motion left by Bisbee, snaps back, looking to pass.
Oh, goes right at them.
Hey, you know what? Great defense by Lakeside.
Good defense by
Number
Lakeside.
21 Bisbee.
That's
That
gonna
was
be
a
another
great defensive
fourth
stop.
In the
No,
red
that was
zone
fourth.
Stop.
Yeah, another fourth.
fourth down stop for Lakeside.
So let's
Lakeside's
see,
giving up the yards. They march down. Edgewood marched down 60 yards.
Pass was
Yeah.
Comes
broken
to
up
the
by
end.
Donahue
Penalty.
and
Shot
Palazzo.
himself in the foot. You're welcome, Sammy. And now And now we're looking at Edgewood or Lakeside taking the ball over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, you know what? It's reminiscent of the Jefferson-Girard game, where Girard was giving up big plays, allowing Jefferson to get inside the red zone, and that's where the stops were happening. Lakeside's really taking that shot here, making sure you can't get anything, once they get inside there, they're extra confident.
It's the way she goes, The battle of clock control has been big, too, because Edgewood has held the ball longer.
Yeah.
Right up the middle.
And
there it goes. Prime
he's
time.
having a night, but that's most likely going to be a holding call.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Flag in the backfield. That's going to come back.
Tackle was made by number 13, Donovan Siseki. Penalty markers are down on the field.
I have a feeling when we do stats on Sunday or Monday, we're going to have a lot of defensive stats to look at for this game.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
It's a holding.
I think it's going to be a race to the finish between...
Battle back the Dragons up half the distance to the goal line. Replay
it's going to be a race to finish between Jay-Sean Sanders, Danny Bruckman, and Charlie Taylor at the end of the year for the rushing title.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers set left.
And Patton Sibek, you're not wrong, brother. Anthony Donahue, baby.
Looking to hand it off.
That Spike's
There he goes.
bloodline.
Boy, he has got some lanes tonight.
Yeah, he's got lanes, but you know what? He's hitting the gap, man.
Yeah.
He's hitting it.
Sanders
Going.
gets
He's
through
that
the
north and
outside.
south running I always talk about, man.
It's like I said earlier, the kid reminds me of
Wrapped
Mike
up by
Weber,
number
the former
27,
Ohio State
Bell.
running back. Just tiny, shifty, gets between the holes, gets between the tackles.
About 7 on the play.
Kid's got a really bright future.
Second
2
down
wide
and
receivers
9
right.
inside
That same
the
exact
11.
play, just the opposite side.
There they go.
And just
Look
push
at
them
Lakeside's
along.
line helping them along.
It's going to bring up a Lakeside.
There's Jay-Sean Sanders rumbling his way forward.
You know what? The announcer gave Jay-Sean Sanders credit, but I'm going to tell you who helped him.
Who was it, Ryan?
That was Lakeside's offensive
That is
line right there.
there's your boys. The
Pickup
line
was good
pushing
for
that
about
forward.
8 yards, and a Lakeside Dragon first down.
2 wide receivers set left. That's back. Handoff up the middle again.
Look at this kid go. And
They're going to do it again. No, that time Edgewood gets the better of it.
And if they had 63 out there, it'd be a little different story, wouldn't it, Ryan?
That's right.
another thing to keep in mind is Jay-Sean Sanders only a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a lot of
into the game.
Hey, you know what this is setting up, though? Watch for a big play-action play. Watch. Lakeside's got the line.
Yeah, because you know Allgood can throw that ball.
How tall is Alec Raffa? 6'9"?
No, God, no.
The kid is immense.
It's the gap again.
Alec Raffa?
Look at this
Gonna
kid.
bring up a-
No, he's Alex.
It's J.J. Raffle, the ball carrier.
Really?
Short.
Oh, he looks a lot bigger. It's that confidence.
Tackle was made by number 11, Harris of the Warriors.
I mean, the kid's biceps are already
Pick up
rippling
a
out of
flag
his
on the play.
jersey. How old is he? Is he a freshman?
No, he's a senior.
He's a senior?
Yep.
Oh.
He's one of few seniors on the team this year, actually. Ooh, Edgewood. Oh, wow.
Gosh.
And that kid can run, so they're in trouble. There goes Alec Raffa.
My man Raffle, number 11.
Alec Raffa taking after.
5-yard gain and turns it into a 15-yard gain.
That was OBJ from the Cowboys.
That's
game.
right, taking after his dad there. We had to add him to the all-time leader this list this week as a Harbor Mariner.
Seamanix coming off.
And keep your eyes peeled.
First down.
We are going to have that records list released. The updated version going to come out this weekend. So keep filling us in on your statistics, and we'll add them as we can verify. And there's Jay-Sean Sanders. Get busy, bowling ball down the line.
Get you some, boy.
Oh my gosh, that kid's having himself a night.
Yeah, he is. He's probably at 75 yards rushing already.
Jay-Sean Sanders gets free.
Oh, he just clips 100.
Yeah,
He
easy,
just clips
easy.
100. Easy.
Tackle was made by number 6, Christian Curry, number 13.
Conneaut 7, Cardinal Middlefield 7. So competitive game over there.
And another Lakeside Dragon first down.
George Gresko versus Rocco Dobrin.
I can only imagine that game.
Right over here.
Dobrin's live on the sideline, and so is Gress.
Jay-Sean Sanders going to get the ball again.
Sanders, the ball
13
carrier.
Hubbard, 0 Geneva right now.
Bring up a 2nd and 3 here
Is
for
Geneva-
Lakeside.
Geneva looking like they're having a little trouble against Hubbard.
They're laying a goose egg, but I think my boy Brady Pete's
Short
about
gain
to
on the
erupt.
play. 2nd down and goal inside the 3.
Keep running that same play. They've had some good luck with it, but once it gets tight in there, you might
Big
wanna
Troy
change it up.
Peterson.
Deshaun Sanders, the ball carrier.
So another 3rd and goal here, bringing it for Lakeside.
3rd and
That was
goal.
made by number 51, J.J.
So they're
Johnson.
bringing Garrett Siebenek.
I was gonna
What
say,
did
are
they
they-
move Siebenek to? Is he a
Is
receiver?
he gonna be a
now?
tight end, maybe?
Very
A tight end
short
now.
loss on the plate.
Yeah, usually your
That
big
will now bring
quarterbacks
up
become tight ends down the line.
just
Sure.
inside the 5.
There it goes, all good. Cuts it up.
That's Sean Allgood.
Sean Allgood Jr., ladies and
There
gentlemen.
you go.
There you go, boy. Get you some.
Reminiscent of 1991. Touchdown, Sean Allgood. Getting in the end zone, and that's going to be the 2nd touchdown for the Dragons tonight. And the sidelines for Lakeside is ready to go.
Yes, it is. Now, if I know Butchko, he's down there cooking up something. He's
I'm
got a
sure there's
football and he's
something
drawing
on it.
plays on it right now. If there's any man in the world
Everybody's
that has,
playing on all cylinders tonight, though. You can see that.
if there's any man in the world that has that Michael special stuff from Space Jam, it's Butchko.
28-6, Jefferson over St. John.
All right. Step back, down, kick up.
There you go, and that's good.
There you go, boy.
It's going to make it 14 Lakeside, Edgewood 0.
And it is good.
And Edgewood has got to get on the board.
Yes, they do. But Butchko looks unbothered down there.
Yes,
He got something cooking.
Well, you know, they know that they can score 14 points very quickly. You know, a couple things not really going their way tonight, and they got to get over that, and, you know, sooner than later, that's what's going to happen. Are you fixing the quarter?
I already did.
Okay.
We are so appreciative and humbled by this viewing right
Yeah,
now. 137 viewers.
Nice.
Thank you all so very much for helping us become
We
what
are
we're trying to be.
That's right.
Man, it is cold. I am
Yep.
not gonna lie.
I need my compression pants. I need like my. I got a pair, 10X, but you know, still compression pants, boys.
Back deep to receive.
It's good, you know, if you're playing the game right now, this is great weather.
Brian Bisbee of the
Yeah, I mean, we'd be taking advantage of that bonfire we saw at Conneaut a couple
Right.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
Well, Lakeside out the kick. Last time they sent it down the field to about the 20 or 30, 35-yard line. Another like squib type kick. Rolling way back there. Lakeside smothers them.
Lakeside gets right to him. Wow.
A swarm of dragons.
Hey, thank you, everybody who's, you know, talking. That's great. Appreciate all of you. And this cold night bringing you this great
Stop
game.
was made by Jimmy Tamier and A.J. Raff of the Dragons.
Jimmy Timonier, my 9th grade history teacher's kid.
That's right.
That's so weird to say.
Number 7, Heath, will also get credit.
My lord.
Jimmy Timonier, a freshman on this
Just
team.
inside Edgewood's 14,
And contributing meaningfully too.
Yeah.
A couple games ago, or if not the last game, he had the game-sealing interception against Orange.
Edgewood coming out. Trips to the right. One
Is
wide
Brandon
receiver
here?
Left.
Yeah, he was here earlier, actually.
Where's he at?
He's on the other sideline.
Steps back. Winchell rolling out looking to pass.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Gosh. And Zay
he
is
is down.
down.
Pass is incomplete.
You know, he injured that shoulder earlier this
Yep.
year, too.
We have a timeout on the field for an injury.
Yeah, that does not look good.
I heard that hit. I'm not even
Yeah.
being facetious.
No, that's
That was loud.
he took a shot there. Geneva gets on the board. Touchdown for Geneva.
Yep. Touchdown for Geneva. Preventing a shutout.
Yep. That's typical Ryan fashion right there. Oh, went the wrong way with it.
There you go. Turn her up.
I'm trying
to 11.
My hands are so cold I can't tell which way it's going.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we ask that everyone in attendance please keep your faces
Give me a
open.
second, Sammy.
Use proper hygiene and keep yourself and your family 6 feet apart from other families.
I think the button's frozen. Sorry, guys.
Way in determining how much of a season here in the fall or the winter our Lakeside High School student athletes will have.
So how many more weeks, hypothetically, do we have left, Sam?
This is week 8, so
4?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah. Depending on what PV does, because if PV goes further into the playoffs, we may have a couple extra games to cover. So
Well, I don't know.
you guys will just
the
have
playoff
to.
will end week 10, right?
No,
Well, so wait a minute. If
they have to win. As of last week, they had to win 5 games. So
Oh, okay.
you guys will have to keep, stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. Coming up on basketball season here soon, which will
Yeah.
be fun as well.
Yeah. That's good. Hey, you know what will be nice?
it would be nice.
It will be warm.
Yeah, we'll be in a warm
It will be
gymnasium,
toasty
which will
warm
be very
in the
nice.
gym.
Crystal, we all hope Jay's okay. Great
Great
kid, great football player. We only want the best for all these kids.
28-0, Chardon over Hubbard right now.
Geneva 7,
Oof.
Riverside 9, Boardman nothing. Oh, check that.
And hey,
Riverside 9,
if it's
Boardman
really you,
6, and
Brian
Chardon
Body
21,
Calhoun, thank you for
Holland
joining us.
That's incredible. It's a good
Hey, he's
pass.
got a nice
And he's got room to go.
tackle. Breaks another one.
Oh my gosh.
That's good for a
That's
first
Matt
and
Anik.
way more.
nothing.
Matt
Crucial
Anik.
pass complete to number 1, Matt Anik.
I told you, as a senior, there's no better game to jump out than
Yeah.
the Lakeside game.
Stop was made by Savion Colbert and Jimmy
8:06 left in the
Timonier.
second quarter, everybody.
That's right.
Gain of about 20 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Edgewood from their own 36.
That's that. Looking to get it on the ground. Bisbee.
BPB.
That's number 32 on the tackle.
Ryan Bisbee.
That's going to be Anthony Donahue on the tackle.
Anthony Donahue
He
on the
is
tackle.
everywhere. God bless the kid.
Well, he's not only,
I'm
he's
gonna
got a
wear
big
my headset
wingspan,
in a minute
too.
just to keep
This
my
kid's a
ears
track
Number 7,
star.
Malachi Donahue.
You got a timeout?
Seven minutes, 42 seconds here in the
Timeout,
second quarter.
Lakeside.
Well,
That's Lakeside's
I'll
first
tell you what,
charge
Melody.
timeout of the first
2
half.
guys on this
Lakeside
panel
has
here
2
don't forget
timeouts
wrestling
remaining.
season.
Edgewood
Sam and I
has
were
all
both
3.
wrestlers
Yeah,
in high
absolutely
school.
not. We'll be depending on where we're at and when we can get there. We'll be covering all kinds of different winter sports.
Who could ever forget John Ansevit's
Here's a few
practices?
more of
That's
our
right.
In that field house.
2020 football
It was 194 degrees.
Yale Creations and Spa.
I would take some of that right now.
Sports and Sports.
Want to send a shout out to
Blake's Lawn Care,
all the athletic
Landscape
directors around the
Contract,
area for allowing us to cover and giving us a chance to cover these games and provide some extra coverage for these kids this year.
Eagle
Absolutely.
Look forward to continuing
Roto
this.
Rooter,
I fixed it.
Thomas Fence Company.
Hey, Ryan.
There it is.
City Schools
Somehow the gain was off. I don't know what it means, but it was off. But it's much brighter now.
Yeah, there we go.
Coming in hot. All right, Lakeside.
Second down and about
Edgewood.
7 Edgewood
Trip
from their own
left for
39.
Edgewood. One wide receiver set right.
Brian Bisbee.
Getting back.
I think we're going to see a little bit of a switch to a little bit more of a run-heavy offense with Zay out. Zay is that deep threat.
But when he was out in the first 2 games this year,
That's right. He was out for the first 2
Christian
games.
Curry jumped up and picked up
Yes.
those deep throws. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to pick that up now.
I wonder if maybe Santos Sanabria is going to get some burn now.
No, because they didn't do their homework.
There's back looking pass. Across the middle.
There's an interception.
Number 10 on the interception. Looking for some open room. One man got him.
Jack Winchell's pass is intercepted by Jimmy Timonier.
Jimmy
for his
Timonier.
second
Jimmy
high
Timonier,
school
that's his second
interception.
high school interception, man.
Good for him.
50.
At this rate, he's going to shoot up our all-time leaderboard.
Cannoneers return.
Hey, we got a fan from North
About
Carolina.
the 37
Heather
or
Newhart.
38 of Edgewood. And
How you
that's
doing
where
down there?
Lakeside Dragons will take over. 1st and 10.
Lakeside turnover on down, or sorry, interception, leads into some good field position here. Going to take over on Edgewood's 38-yard line. Coming out in the spread set, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, snaps back. Looking to hand off and run again. Can you get the edge?
Edgewood in the backfield going to stop that before it gets going.
Rafa on jet sweep. Stop was made by Bisbee. And number 13, Donovan Sisicki. Short loss on the play. 2nd down and long.
I can hear Buzz like he's right next to me.
Yeah, we could probably use some of that North Carolina weather at this point.
Avion cutting it up.
Jay
Nope.
Sean
Jay
Sims.
Sean.
Jay Sean,
sorry,
brother.
not
Jay
Jay
Sean.
Bring up 3rd and
Tackle was made by number 55, Troy Peterson, Warriors.
Troy Peterson on the tackle.
Gain of
Big
about
Troy.
3 on the
Big
play.
Troy.
3rd down and
We had a
7.
big Troy in our day.
Inside Edgewood's 46.
Remember him?
Yes, I do.
Lakeside coming out, 2 wide receivers left, back into that pistol formation. Timeout, Edgewood.
We have a timeout on the field. That's an Edgewood Warrior timeout. Their first charge timeout of the first half.
That's a good question, Patty. What time are we starting coverage on the PB game tomorrow?
Probably about the same time, 6:15, 6:30, somewhere in there. It just depends. You know, if we go there and they have homecoming going on as well for some reason, we'll probably go earlier, which I don't think they will. But
No, I
don't
pretty
think so.
yeah.
we came here with no idea with what was going on.
Bob
And
Summerall,
we
Tire
dealt with
Company. Bill 6, Busy Mark.
There'll be updates all day tomorrow, and we'll definitely keep you guys up to date on what's going on with the coverage for sure.
And customized devices. The Ashtabula County Touchdown Club. And Ace Hardware.
Well, I hate to do this, boys, but I got to run downstairs quickly. I shall return. I will return.
Once again, it's 3rd down and 7 Lakeside.
3rd and 7.
From the Warrior
Edgewood
35.
can get a stop here. Motion left by number 18. Snaps back, looking to
All
hand
good to
off.
Sanders.
And gets stuffed in the backfield. It's going to be tackled by number 27.
Sanders with not much
That's
run
Jake
to
Bell for the Edgewood Warriors.
run. It was number 22, Zeke Luke. Zeke Lucas, number 27, Jacob Bell breaking through. Loss of about 2 on the play. That'll bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Dragons.
Lakeside. They're
From
going for
Edgewood's
it.
37.
We got 5:23 and ticking away here in the 2nd quarter. And looks like another timeout by Edgewood.
Timeout, Edgewood. That's their 2nd charge timeout of the first half.
Got 5
Edgewood
minutes
has
and 19
one
seconds
timeout
left here
remaining.
in the
Lakeside
2nd quarter.
has
It's
2.
4th and 9 for Lakeside. I'm sure you kill these guys. That's at halftime because I'm
Why would he?
I'll tell you. Whole game. It's been non-stop. So, I don't know. We'll call Baxter, or I don't know what we'll have to do, but it's not going to continue.
Five minutes and 19 seconds left to play in the first half. 4th down and about 9 Lakeside from the Edgewood 37.
2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Pistol formation again.
Updated score from over at Geneva. Hubbard 19, Geneva 7. All good, gonna punt.
Punt.
Oh, I don't know if they got it. I'll tell you what. In this weather, that ball has to feel like kicking a brick.
Right. Absolute brick.
It's just so cold.
25.
Still no word on Isaiah Harris yet.
So I don't know. So Coach Rich just shouted out on here. So Bartow is, I know, the school he used to coach for before. I don't. He decided to hop in and play offense for a little bit, but I'll shout him out anyways. Bartow 21, Liberty 0. That's a school down in Florida.
That coach, Joe Rich was coaching out before he got injured.
Affiliated somehow, but I'm not sure.
Thank you to all of our 2020 Lakeside Dragon football sponsors.
So Edgewood comes out in the spread formation. 2 wide receivers, 3
correct
wide
about the
receivers,
touchback.
right
Ball
and
is
left.
spotted at the 20.
Winchell gonna break out. Oh boy, he's got pressure.
Scrambling. This is when he's at his best, though. You gotta watch him. That's gonna be.
That's gonna be interesting to see if they throw the intentional grounding there.
There's no way you don't throw that flag.
Number 13, Donovan.
Wow, he gets away with that.
No, they're talking about it right now. They're talking.
Well, they had to talk about the last one too.
Number 44, Dominic DeVal, brought the pressure, along with Caleb Skane.
He's pulling out the flag. Yeah.
And that's going to be grounding.
Looks like we do now have a penalty flag. It's an intentional
That's an
grounding
interesting-
against the Warriors.
I'm not. I'm like I said. I'll take care of it professionally. I'm not. It's not going to continue.
Ball will be marked all the way back to about the 7-yard line of Edgewood.
Peaking at about 150 people watching. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Yep.
Edgewood back on the 7-yard line, second at 23.
Shot themselves in the foot quite a few times, man. They really have. They've been on the goal line.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, your favorite part is the halftime adjustments, and there's going to be some adjustments needed here.
Yeah, Butchko's going to come out. Something's going to change. Big spread set again here for Edgewood. Winchell in the backfield by himself.
This is where it gets scary because you're one bad snap away.
Yep.
And then you've got Rafa coming at you, and that's going to be incomplete. 4 minutes, 44 seconds.
Intended for Siseki. It was number 10, Jimmy Timonera, on the coverage. 3rd down and 23.
Sounds like the band's warming up, Sam.
Yeah, somebody's got to be warming up.
Big spread set again for Edgewood, coming in motion.
Through with a motion.
Got the
He's in
pressure.
trouble, and that's going to be a safety. That is going to be a safety. And who else but Alec Rafa? Alec Rafa gets back there. That's going to be a safety.
Hold on, folks.
I think he intentionally grounded it on purpose.
That's still a safety.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is still a safety. Good point. It's still going to be a safety. You can throw it on the ground, Winchell, buddy. I hate to tell you this, but the intentional grounding in the end zone.
I don't know.
is a safety.
So if there's a running back around, then he's okay.
The rest coming together again.
These refs are getting their they're earning their check tonight. I'll tell you that.
Where are they putting them?
Ball on the field.
Incomplete.
Is an
Incomplete pass. So whether it's lucky or whether you agree with it or not, that's a smart play by Zach Winchell because you got to take the shot. You got to take the chance.
Because I thought for sure there wasn't anyone there, but good call there by Winchell to have that happen.
4th down and 23.
What'd you do? Bathroom?
Yeah. Guys, I just got cardio in for the next 5 years.
Oh, I bet.
Oh. I need to take a seat.
It's number 3.
That was a little much.
Back deep for Lakeside.
Tom showing how in shape he is.
4:37 left in the
Number
second
13,
quarter.
Sysigny.
Oh, and they almost get that too.
Good job by Brandon Ford just to let that roll and not try to pick it up.
And
St. John makes that mistake last week.
37 of Edgewood, and that's where your Lakeside Dragons will take
Score
over
update for right now.
with 4 minutes
Geneva
and
7, Hubbard
28
19 at
seconds left in the
halftime.
First half.
Chip's
Geneva's
going
got
to
a
make
bit of
some
work to do.
adjustments.
Got a little bit of work to do out there.
Thanks everyone
Don't
for
forget,
joining us
folks, to watch
tonight.
Dragons on the AACS Dragons
Don't forget to hit
Facebook
the
page.
subscribe button
Select
over on
games
the
will
tube
stream
review.
live with the production
I like to call it that
courtesy
way 'cause everyone
of the
gets
A-Tech
confused.
Lakeside
It's great.
multimedia program.
Lakeside's coming out. They got some energy, man. They got a lot of time left. 4:28.
They could definitely get on the board for the third time.
We'd also like to take this time on behalf of the football team to thank Applebee's for providing this week's team meal. Thank you, Applebee's.
Lakeside coming out with a spread formation. Trips to the right, one left. Number 3 coming in motion. Hand out. Little sweep.
That's Brandon Ford. Brandon Ford, an athlete, getting busy. Down the sidelines. That's house call. Good night. Brandon Ford, touchdown, Lakeside. And that didn't take long at all.
And it's Brandon Ford around the right edge for 37 yards and a Lakeside Dragon touchdown.
I'll tell you what, these kids are feeling it. It's
Yeah,
going to
they
be...
Lakeside's got some energy.
It is. It's going to be a heck of an uphill battle for
Thing is,
Edgewood from this point.
You know what? Edgewood's having a tough first half here, but Edgewood can come out and put 30 up on anybody in the second half. So
Speaking of tough halves, Chardon up 35-0 right now on Howland.
Are they?
Yeah.
Howland, that's where Lance Smith went, isn't
Sean
it?
Alvin will hold
Yes.
Chamberlain to kick the extra point.
Snap back, down, up, and
That's good. 21 Lakeside. Edgewood
With
0.
4 minutes and 19 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah,
It's the
4:19
Lakeside
left in the
Dragons
first half.
20, the Edgewood Warriors nothing in the Battle of the Bridge.
Well, here's the thing, though. I see Lakeside very pumped up on the sideline. They got to keep that energy going into the second half because this is far from over.
You're not kidding. They can score, and they can score in bunches, but it's
It's so cold.
it is very, very, very
Megan
cold.
just messaged asking if we want blankets.
Just tell her to come to the back and start chucking up hand warmers. Thanks again, everybody, tonight for joining us. Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a fun season all year.
Great season. 132 viewers. Thank you, guys.
If in the second half, if the score is 30 points or more, watch it. Point differential.
Cheerleaders getting it in down there. Yeah, of course, I got that.
I don't know, Tony. There's a lot of game left. There's a lot of game left. You know.
You are right, Diane. It is perfect football weather if you're playing. If you're not playing, though.
Number 6, Christian Curry is back deep to receive for the Warriors. And number 86, Chris Chamberlain to kick.
He's doing that on purpose.
There you go.
Oh,
That's Zach Mitchell going to pick it up and sit down with it.
Around his 37-yard
That number 64 got a little bit of a late hit in there on BPV.
Well, you know, that's one thing that these refs are going to have to keep a very, very close eye on because this is an emotional game.
Yep.
And if it gets out of hand, sometimes you see stuff you don't want to see. So, you know, keep it tight, play your game.
Keep it tight,
Edgewood
boys.
coming out with 4:19 left in the second quarter. See if they can put something together here.
Yeah, we are going to cover. It's really going to be dependent which games we'll be doing it like this week, where we'll announce them every week, which ones we're covering.
And our time schedule.
And our
ourselves.
time schedule
Yeah.
ourselves, that's right. But yeah, we are going to be covering basketball. We're going to be covering
First
some
down and
wrestling.
10 Warriors.
And in the spring, we'll be covering baseball as well.
Which I am so pumped for.
Who
knows? We might mess around and cover a golf tournament one day.
Crucial with a nifty pass to number
No, we don't
21,
think we are
Bisbee.
going to be covering baseball.
Run out of bounds by number 1, Savion Colbert of Lakeside. Pickup was good for 11 yards. And
I guess there's a problem with
we do have
the there's a problem with the coverage, I guess.
Looks like that's a Lakeside Dragon timeout. Their second charge timeout of the half. Both teams have one timeout remaining.
Like I said, pivot, cover a golf tournament. Why not?
Yeah, cover what you can, when you can.
Swimming. Jousting.
Ladies and
Evidently they have
gentlemen,
jousting here.
They have jousting? No, they don't.
I swear.
Okay, no.
Mr. Kippard's kid was a jouster.
It was-
He said that.
It was a like school tournament thing, dude.
Hey,
Like
listen,
intramural
that's what they were called back in medieval times, a tournament.
Okay. Leave the stadium immediately at the conclusion of tonight's game.
We got
Don't want to say a toe-to-toe,
Lakeside leading
but a
Edgewood
toe-to-toe.
Warriors 21 to nothing,
Walk away.
4-11. Big first down that just happened for Edgewood there. They got plenty of time to get on the board. Edgewood's going to come out and fight. Butchko's not going to let them just sit down and be done.
Oh no, I mean this is. They got athletes over there. You know, we don't know what's going on with Isaiah Harris.
I don't even see him on the sideline right now.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see what's going on, but somebody's going to have to step up if Edgewood's going to get back in this game.
Baby Vic down there, he'll figure it out.
Trips right, one wide receiver left. Bisbee goes in motion there. Snaps back. Winchell handles the scrambling, running. Oh.
Anik was not able to reel that in, but, you know, Anik's had some big catches tonight. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? Lakeside's defensive line is getting back to him
They
quickly,
are.
too, so he hasn't been comfortable the entire game.
That will make it 2nd down and 10.
All right. Edgewood coming out. 2 wide receivers set left. Snaps back. Pitch. Bisbee cutting
Bisbee
up.
making a nice cut, but they get him right at the line.
I mean, he truck sticked a dude. He Marshawn
Bisbee, the
lynched
ball
him.
carrier. Tackle was made by number 11, Rafa. Short gain on the play.
Hey,
Ball
David
is
Rosario, if we could cover the Brown
midfield.
Steelers, we would. Man.
You're not kidding.
That'd be some dynamite commentary.
Pistol formation for Edgewood. Motion right by Bisbee.
Winchell breaking up a little bit. Oh,
Right
in and out of
the
oh.
hands.
You know what? It's 40 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's like
40 degrees.
Winchell's pass is incomplete.
If that boy don't got gloves on,
Back,
you
Anik.
better get some on.
well, especially Winchell puts a little pepper on those passes too.
AJ
So
Rafa on the
Salt,
cover.
I'm sure it's a little
Everything
bit hard to get it in, but
That will now bring up 4th down and 9.
Fourth and 9 from Edgewood.
and they're gonna get him. That looks
There
like
goes
number 18,
Stevenik.
Stevenik.
Down will be
We give
encroachment
a big
against
shout out to
Lakeside.
Lakeside, Jason Baxter.
64.
That'll move.
Oh, no.
Warriors up about 5
There's a little bit
yards.
of chippiness between
Lakeside.
teammates right there.
45, but we will still remain 4th down.
Stevenik and 64 getting into it a little bit.
Well, some of that's just gamesmanship. He's
Yeah.
telling them to get it together, that sort of thing.
Going to bring a 4th and 4 up for Lakeside. Snaps back. Who's got the oh boy.
Donovan Sisicki.
Donovan Sisicki's in there. Lakeside with an absolutely huge
And
stop.
Donovan Sisicki is sacked.
Yeah.
It's number 11, AJ Rafa
So-
leading the charge for the defensive
AJ
line.
Rafa gets a big sack there, but the big story there is Zach Winchell out of the game.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
So what do you do if you're Butchko now?
Well, you gotta let Sisicki do the thing, but-
territory and a Lakeside.
Do you think it was just a
No, you
change of
don't.
pace, or do you think Winchell's out?
I doubt it's a change of pace. I think there's something else going on there. But now you've got Winchell and Harris both out, so that's a big problem for Edgewood.
Did I miss something?
One wide receiver left coming in motion. Look for the sweep. Nope. Yep. There we go.
And here he goes again, and he's got the sideline.
Oh, mama!
Getting a little fancy out there.
Yes.
Did you see the hop
I
step?
did. I saw him out there putting his basketball moves in.
I've
over
only
here.
seen that in NCAA 14.
3-13.
Pickup was good for about 11 yards. And another Lakeside Dragon. First down.
They go trips left, one wide receiver to the right. If he goes in motion again, watch it go to the left side. There it goes. Watch it. Why not? No, that's Sean Hogan up the middle.
Let's go, Sean. Oh, good. With
Has he thrown a pass tonight?
yeah, he has. But listen,
yeah.
you know what that reminds me of what Geneva does a lot with those jet sweeps and quarterback keeping them.
6, Christian Curry downfield, but not before another big pickup of 20 yards and a Lakeside Dragon first down.
And Lakeside looking to score again here. 21 points up already.
And
To
Jay
Jay
Sean Sanders, and
Sean.
he's got a lot of room to go. And that's another touchdown.
Jay Sean Sanders.
Whoa. What?
My man.
It's Jay Sean
20
Sanders for 15 yards and another Lakeside Dragon touchdown.
Battle of the Bridge so far has been all Lakeside. Jay Sean Sanders having a really, really great night.
The bridge is definitely leaning one side,
Yes, it is.
unfortunately.
Well, you know, last year was a heavily contested game. A lot of people, you know, had commentary on, you know, whether it should have been that way or not. So, you know, they've been thinking about this for a solid year.
Yep.
back, down, up, in, good.
And there's the reliable Chris Chamberlain, whose kick is good. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Lakeside 28, Edgewood nothing.
Lakeside came out and under a minute scored another 7 points on it.
Every scoring drive they've had has been quick. You know, it's big play. Jay Sean Sanders has been eating up the Warriors defense all night long. Brandon Ford on that sweep play, just absolutely cutting everybody up.
We have an update from Jefferson. In the second quarter, towards the end of the second quarter, it's Jefferson 42, St. John 6.
Is that Sweet Lou Edwards down there?
That is, in fact, Lou
Sweet
Edwards.
Lou.
Sweet Lou.
So still 2 minutes and 43 seconds with the way that Edgewood's throwing the ball. Lakeside could potentially get the ball
I gotta
back.
point this out. Someone's doing up downs right now for Lakeside.
Oh,
I got it.
Yeah.
It's number 18.
that's Stevenik.
Number 86, Chris Chamberlain will
So they
kick
could
off.
potentially score again if Edgewood
Number
comes
6,
out here
Curry back deep
and
to receive,
3 and
along
outs.
with Bisbee for the Edgewood Warriors.
So you're right, and the way he's sitting there, that's probably punishment.
Winchell's in.
He's going to catch it and drop it. Winchell talked about on the show on Tuesday
Swift kick.
about his
Down
wide
by number
receiver
7,
beginnings,
Winchell.
saying he's got great hands. So
Ball be placed on about the 31 of Edgewood, and that's where they'll take over with 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the half.
Brandon Hanna chiming in.
Brandon, this reminds you of your Lakeside days? When you would put up a 4-piece on them?
let's see if we can get some score updates out here.
Bartow 42, Liberty nothing in the
Coach
first
Joe
quarter.
Rich's squad down there in Florida. I know that Jefferson was up big and Geneva was down big.
Edgewood coming out with a quad? Yep.
We got
Drake
direct
sent
snap.
the biz.
And Lakeside's defense there to eat him up.
That was Bisbee playing quarterback, so
Well,
Winchell must
yeah.
be hurt.
Well,
They've been doing
wild
those
game,
direct
yeah.
snaps
Stop
to
was
him.
made by Anthony Donahue. Garrett Siebenik.
Here comes Winchell. Here comes the Peacock.
Yeah, let's see what he's got going
And
on.
A.J. Raffle.
I want to see that kid flaunting his feathers. I like that
Second down
kid.
and 6, Warriors from their own 35.
Tell you what, I don't know if it's the cold or the hit, but there's a little bit of a slow walk to Zach right now.
Hand off.
He's got some room to run.
Bisbee got a first down, I
That's gonna be
think.
good for an Edgewood first down.
Bisbee the ball carrier.
147 left in the
One down by
second
number
quarter.
27, Malachi Donahue. Tackle was made at about the spot for the first down.
Chardon up
And that's what it
42
is.
to
First
0
and 10, Edgewood
over
from
Howland
their
right now.
37. Check
Chris
that,
right, one wide
43.
receiver left. Nobody in the backfield, motion to the left. Takes the handoff, rolls out, got pressure.
He's got Curry on the catch.
Should stop the
Mitchell's
clock.
pass is complete to number 6,
He's
Curry.
good for about 2 yards, 3 yards.
Malachi Donahue and Dominic Delval with the tackle.
I think we need to do some up downs right now to get warm. Some calisthenics. We should do a calisthenics video.
I'm going to do a hard pass on that.
Jane Fonda style.
Motion left.
There's Bell in motion. Hand off to Biz. Oh,
Lakeside's right there.
Shot.
They have been there all night.
Bisbee around the left side. Stop was made by Caleb Stain.
112 and count.
I'll tell you what, though,
Quarter.
they are not running as fast a tempo as I anticipated.
No,
I
not at all.
I thought Edgewood was going to run a little bit quicker tempo than that.
Yeah.
Just inside midfield.
I was thinking they were going to go Oregon fast.
If they have it on. Should be.
I don't know what they're waiting on. They're waiting for. Are they just trying to run the clock out?
I would assume. Gonna try and get to the, get to halftime, make some adjustments, and that's Curry on the catch there.
Winchell's pass.
Lakeside
complete
defend.
to number
Uh-oh,
6,
and
Curry.
Lakeside's
Palazzo.
defense vicious on that hit.
Yeah, that was
They got busy on that.
And Malachi
Well, you know what they're trying to do
Donahue
is strip
on
the
the
ball.
tackle.
yeah. They absolutely are. That
Have a
turf
timeout
probably
on
doesn't
the
feel
field.
too good to hit right now.
Yeah, David, we have hoodies, jackets, shirts.
That was a Warrior
It is
touchdown. Their third and
a
final.
bitter night
A
out here.
Warrior
Bitter.
timeout. Their third and final one of the first half.
And masks. Nobody's complaining about the masks tonight. I can promise you that.
for Sure.
Chris Steele on the sideline there, pumping his boys up.
Yeah, after taking a really, really nasty hit in the playoff game.
Yeah.
Just glad to see that he was okay.
I wonder if we
He's one of the area tackle leaders.
can't get really sparkly. Things on.
He's a senior too, right?
In the hoodie.
Well, yeah, he was on the homecoming court, so he has to be.
Yeah.
Answer my own question.
34 seconds left to play in the half. First and 10 Warriors from Lakeside's 45.
Uh-oh. Yep.
And Winchell is down at about his own 45-yard line. It'll be Stain and Donahue who get credit for the tackles.
So I imagine they're going to let the clock run out
Loss of
there.
about
But
11 on the play.
Winchell does not appear to be 100%
That will
at
now
this
bring
point.
he
up
doesn't.
second down and about 21.
Something a little different. I
That's
can't
going to
figure out
probably
what
do
it
it for
is.
the first half.
I don't think they will.
Although, I don't know. Butchko may throw it.
You know Butch.
Yep.
The man is nothing but confident.
That's
Spiked
intentional
it.
grounding.
What an interesting call.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that's...
stops the
Spiked
clock.
by
I mean,
Winchell.
the only thing they're going to be doing is looking for a long ball.
Well, with the athletes Butchko has,
Yeah, but I don't see Isaiah Harris out there.
By rule, that's
I see Matt Anik.
Ball will remain spotted
but
at the original
I don't see
line.
So
Chris
you're going to
Swimmer.
run at,
Third down and 20.
you're going to keep an eye on
Lakeside's going to take a timeout.
Oh, there's
That's a
Christian
smart
Timeout,
timeout, to be honest with you.
Lakeside. That's their third and final charge timeout of the half.
Boy. It's a tough one right now, boys. I'm
You are not kidding. It is chilly.
going to turn on my faux fireplace when I get home.
He's got a faux fireplace.
I got a faux fireplace. It's my TV stand. You turn on this little LED thing. You got some flames and you got a blower, brother. Get you toasty.
run to the basket.
2 seconds left here in the first half as
I'm
Lakeside's
not sure
up
what
28-0 on
Edgewood's
Edgewood.
planning on doing, and Lakeside will receive the second half kickoff, so they did defer.
And if they,
Edgewood
they
received.
score on that possession, it becomes a running clock.
Yep.
So that works against Edgewood as well.
Now, does Edgewood get the ball at half?
No, Lakeside, that's what we were just saying. Lakeside gets the ball.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens here.
3rd down and 20. 2
You
seconds
got to
remaining.
play a little bit of a prevent defense.
Lakeside's back basically in the end zone.
No.
Watch, yep.
Got Bisbee on the pass. It's going to be good for the first and more, but not the touchdown. That's going to be the end of the first half.
But that will do it for the first half.
Zach Winchell's got to do is go back to the turkey sandwich.
That's right.
Turkey sandwich.
28, the Edgewood Warriors, nothing.
They got smoke going on down here.
Yeah, they got a fog machine.
Yeah, they do, baby.
Lakeside's having a game, I'll tell you.
Yes, they are.
It has been a game.
Yeah, I am going to leave it on to watch the band for the halftime show, but again, Lakeside's having a good game. 28-0 Lakeside for the Battle of the Bridge. It's been it's one-sided show so far, so let's see what happens in the next half here, but I'm going to leave the band up. Smoke is starting to
Look like Jefferson having a big game tonight. 48-6 over St. John.
Oh, man. How many touchdowns of those are Bruckman's?
I would venture to say at least 3 or 4.
Yeah. That's a good guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Dragon Marching Band honors this year's senior band members by performing tunes they've chosen from their previous 3 years in marching band. So first, we take you to the world of espionage, covert operations, secret agendas, and spies. Having started with movies back in 1962 and the latest number 27 coming out next year, it is by far one of the longest running film franchises ever. The Dragon Marching Band now introduces you to James Bond.
Who's calling play-by-play?
I'm not going to dump it because everyone wants to watch the band.
Before we perform our next tune, we would like to honor and remember not only a colleague, friend, and mentor, but one of the strongest supporters of Lakeside music. William Bud Hill passed away this morning after a long battle with cancer. Bud was a friend to all, mentor to some, and a force to be reckoned with. His guiding hand and enthusiasm for everything Lakeside, Ashtabula, and music will never be forgotten, and his indelible mark will be felt for years to come. Please join us now for a moment of silence in honor of Mr. Bud Hill. Our last piece was from seniors' freshman year and was their introduction to Mr. Roth and the Dragon Marching Band. This tune has been heard for over 40 years and is immediately recognized and tied to the movie's main character. The character was created just a short distance away in Cleveland and has become one of the most loved superheroes of our time. We feature Ali Kippart and Vanessa Serrano on trumpet and Alex Goslin on trombone, as well as the Dragon Majorettes. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
there a bathroom down there?
No. We'll be right back, guys.
Using that air conditioner. You want to do screen time or just talking to the mic?
Yep. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear us again. Let's try to screw anything up too bad.
Yeah. So we are here at the Battle of the Bridge here at beautiful Lakeside Stadium.
Downtown Saybrook, Ohio.
This game has not gone the way Edgewood has planned for it. I can guarantee you that.
No, it sure has not.
I think the big story of the first half, Ja'Shawn Sanders, not to pat my own back, but I'm going to pat my own back. I said he was going to be the big play, the big player today. He goes out there and runs all over Edgewood. And then on the reverse side, Edgewood's offense is stalling.
Right. Yep, they're just having some trouble, but Winchell does look to be injured. It doesn't look 100%, to be totally honest with you.
Alec Raffa's been all over the place, too. That's your guy.
Yeah, Alec Raffa's definitely been all over the field. Heart definitely goes out to Isaiah Harris, though. I don't see him in that huddle over there. I don't even see him on the sidelines. So I'm wondering what's going on. But, again, prayers to him, prayers to the sideline there, because it can't be easy losing one of your best players if that is the case.
Yeah, you know, he had an injury to begin the season, too, where he missed like 2 games. So he is a junior, so he is going to get another look at it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still sad. The number one thing is you hate seeing these kids get hurt, especially something that might be lingering. And that's what, at this point, you have to start to wonder if it is a lingering injury, because it's the same shoulder over and over.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, playing any position in football, your upper body is paramount to having peak shape. So,
therefore, they will be kicking off to the Edgewood Warriors.
I'll tell you what, I do got to give Chris Bedarski a credit here. He said this ain't nothing to the frozen tundra at Canary. He ain't kidding. Because the drainage and everything that was going on there.
Canary Field was a classic.
Edgewood's going to be kicking off,
classic.
and Lakeside will be receiving.
It was an absolute classic there. Jefferson 56, St. John 6 at halftime. Oh, boy.
I bet you Danny Bruckman is good for about 300 yards right now.
Yeah, let's.
Right. We are set for the second half kickoff.
Number 3, Brandon Ford, back deep to receive for Lakeside.
Watermelon kick. Lakeside got it. Now that was confusing because I could have swore I heard him say white ball.
I think it was an Edgewood coach.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Okay.
I thought he said live ball.
Or it might have been live ball.
Okay.
I do have two
2 hoodies up right now, so I could have.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the small bones in my ear are frozen solid,
Right.
so I'm not sure that vibrations are coming through properly.
Oh my
Bruckman
gosh.
has 4
He spotted
touchdowns.
just inside midfield, and that's where your Lakeside
Bruckman
Dragons
with
will
4
take
touchdowns.
over. 1st and 10 to start the second half.
Bruckman's got 4 TDs.
Lakeside coming out
From
trips
ours?
to the left. One more
Ryan, this
step
mic's dead.
right. Motion. Here comes the sweep.
That's Savion.
The kid the outside.
Oh boy,
Breaks one.
And
Breaks his through. Almost broke a second.
dead.
Davion Culver gets the ball around the left edge.
It's not dead.
Oh, we were looking at the wrong place.
oh, well, I stand corrected.
That's why we have one tech guy.
Make sure on your phone real quick.
Looks like we have a penalty marker down on the field.
It's going to be holding on
No,
Lakeside.
we're completely fine. Sound clear.
Looks like it's holding against the
That's
Dragons.
good.
Covered 19, Geneva 14. Thanks
So
for
there, here
the
come the
game.
Geneva Eagles.
Yep.
I knew not to count them out. That team is tough.
That's
They're
10
hard
yards
nosed,
from the last scrimmage.
and they've got some of the strongest kids in the county on that team.
Replay, first down.
2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in a pistol formation. Back, hand off the middle. Got
Look
a
at
lot
Jay
of
Shaw
plays.
go, and are you kidding me?
He's going.
Listen, I'll tell you what, I owe that kid an apology.
Yes.
Because if you remember, I said that maybe speed wasn't his forte.
It's Jay Shaw.
I think I may have been mistaken.
Maybe a little bit.
Lakeside Dragon touchdown.
60-yard touchdown by Jay Sean Sanders.
I'll tell you what, maybe not this week, but if that kid, we aren't asking him what his t-shirt size is soon, I don't know what we're doing.
Right? Yeah.
I got a nickname for him.
I wish that was smoke, not fog.
I've got a nickname for Jay Sean.
What is it?
Smog.
Smog.
The dragon from Lord of the Rings.
Tom, you're literally the only person who's going to understand
It's
that.
going to be no good.
That's why it's the best nickname, man.
With just 19 seconds run off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, it's Lakeside 34, Edgewood nothing.
And at this point, it's a running clock.
Yeah.
So it only stops in first down
Yep.
to move the ball, right? And for injuries, I believe.
Injuries or a turnover on
Turnover on downs. Yep. So that doesn't fare well for Edgewood either.
Lakeside High School would like
because
to thank State Farm agent Punta Coon for bringing the Safe Decisions program
Hey, I've
to
got my insurance
Lakeside
card.
High School. Remember, put your phones away when you leave and get into those cars tonight after the game. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes each year. So be safe tonight, fans and students, from Punta Coon of State Farm Insurance.
yeah, this makes it a tough night. But you know, it's really tough for the seniors. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody can make the
Here's an
big
update
play.
on some of our local scores. It's Hubbard 19, Geneva 6.
What?
That's
That's not.
good of an update right now.
Check that. It's Hubbard 14,
Oh, I'm
Geneva
like,
6.
are we getting bad info? Not from Staff Sergeant, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Chris Chamberlain to kick off. Bisbee back deep.
Uh-oh. That's off Anik's shin.
Swift kick is down by number 1, Matt Anik.
I'll tell you what, who I'm interested to see what the stats on Jay Sean Sanders are right now.
37 of
I'm gonna
Edgewood,
say at
and
least
that's
a
where they'll
buck-
take
a
over,
buck
1st and
65.
10.
He was 3rd in the county, I believe, going into today.
Yep.
Oh, when the ball set goes started.
You know what though, with the
End of the
running
third
backs,
quarter,
and
it's
he
10
very well
28,
still might be
Stone
3rd in
7.
the county though. Taylor might run wild tonight, and Bruckman, you know that cat's running wild.
Well,
so.
Bruckman is my bet for probably the rushing leader, but judging by that score, I don't think Taylor's going to have as many yards as you think. Winchell not finding anybody, and Malachi Donahue making sure he doesn't get a chance.
Winchell tucks it and goes. That will register. as a
The
loss
other
of
county
yardage.
teams in the playoffs right now are
Now
Geneva.
back to about the-
They're
just
playing
inside the 37
Howland
Edgewood.
tonight, and
Second down,
tomorrow
11.
PV is going to play
I
Hillsdale.
was gonna say we've done this all
Yeah,
week.
Hillsdale, and we will actually be there providing the live stream.
Looking to pass.
I'll tell you what, you're not kidding about Alec Raffa.
The boy is a
That
brick
dude
house.
gets where he's going, and he gets there
Winchell's pass is
fast.
He
complete.
sure does, man. He gets there very quickly.
Looks like number 21, Bisbee. Stop was made by number 1, Savion Clover.
I wonder how cold it's gonna be tomorrow
And
night.
number 20, Tom.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not wearing tennis shoes tomorrow. I
No,
promise you.
tomorrow
Just a five on the
I will
play.
have some
Third
PV
down
gear
and
on,
7.
but it will be on top of sweaters
Yep.
and a couple extra gloves maybe.
Looking to pass.
Winchell,
Complete.
I will be wearing my pea coat, I imagine.
That was number.
You guys might
6
see me
on
in a
the
suit.
return.
I'm coming right from
number
work.
number
Zach
6
Winchell's
is
pass complete to
Christian
number
Curry.
6, Curry.
On Saturdays we wear suits. So
Stop was made by
if you guys see me in a
Dominic
navy blue
DeVal.
suit, you know it was a party. Ooh.
Winchell's pass incomplete. Intended for number 6, Curry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Winchell is
Second and-
Winchell's favor. Yeah, he's favoring that leg.
Second
think-
down and 10, just inside the 49 of
Trips
Edgewood.
right this time. Across the
That's
middle.
Jake Bell.
Complete to
Jake Bell making a
Makes
play.
Move. Staying on his feet. Picking up a couple more.
Zach
Gets the
Winchell's
first
pass
down and a
complete
little
to
bit
number
more, man.
27, Jacob Bell.
First down, Edgewood.
All you can think of is how that hit feels in the cold,
Tackle
man.
was made by number 3, Brandon Ford. Pickup of about 13 on the play, and good enough for an Edgewood Warrior. First down.
Uh-oh.
That's in space.
Well, I'll tell you what, that went better than I thought it was, because I thought Savion was going to go clean him out.
Winchell's pass complete to 21, Bisbee. Stacked up by number 11, Raffa. Number 1, Clover.
Let's see. It's going to bring up a second and 10 again, I do believe.
No
Yes.
gain on the play.
Sitting on the
Second
36-yard
down
line.
and 10. We do have a penalty marker on the play.
Love it. Absolutely
Shout
love
out to our boy Anthony Aquendo.
Penalty
And
was
cracked.
a personal
And
foul,
cracked.
roughing the
Anthony,
passer against
tech
Lakeside.
genius, coming through, sending us a picture, watching this game in the comfort of his home on his beautiful big screen TV with Jahida and Gianni.
That
Thank you guys
penalty's
for
gonna
tuning
be on
in.
Lakeside. I'm not sure.
That's
Love you,
15
brother.
yards from the line of scrimmage and an automatic Edgewood.
It must
First
have been
down.
personal
As we do
foul.
our best impersonation of Bear Grylls.
Right.
I thought that was my vehicle for a second. I was like, well, holler.
For Saturday, the weather in Andover will be a high of 57 and a low of 44.
Oh, great.
So that's probably about where we're at right now. So we just need to make sure we're, you know, I always tell people when they complain about it, you've lived in Ohio your whole life.
Yep.
It didn't just start getting cold.
Here's the thing. When it first gets cold, it's terrible. Like no one, and then your body adjusts and you realize where you're from, and then
Yeah,
things get better.
but I mean, look at us, dude.
Right.
We should be unbothered.
Right, we should be, but we're not.
It was because we became car salesmen. We got pampered by the warmth.
Motion by Bisbee.
Oh, no. Yep, just fall on it. That's all you can do.
Fumble on the field.
Lakeside, you can hear them all the way up here in the crow's nest. They're lit right now.
Liddy, as the kids say.
It was number 44, Dominic DeVal on the tackle.
Yes,
Gonna bring
it
up a
was.
3rd and 14.
Loss
for
of
Edgewood.
about 5 yards on the play. Third down and long, just inside the Lakeside 26.
Let's see where this is going. He's got it in the air, and
Oh,
oh,
tip drill.
Winchell's pass is incomplete.
Savion almost unintentionally makes a
Number
big
6
play
Curry.
there.
It was
Oh,
number
yeah,
1,
we just gotta
Savion
do that.
Clover
Yeah.
on the coverage for the Dragons. Fourth down and
4th
long.
and 14 for Edgewood. Got 5:52 left in the third quarter.
Lakeside way ahead right now. After a big night by Jay Sean Sanders.
Yeah.
Winchell back there. Lone guy back there looking to pass.
Winchell going to break out. Ooh.
Just
Winchell's pass is incomplete. Headed for a Bisbee.
And that's going to be Lakeside ball.
And a first down for Lakeside.
turnover on downs for Edgewood. Going to stop the clock temporarily. Lakeside's been cutting over the run. I can't imagine they can do anything else but keep handing the ball off.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Buzz Edwards, I want to know what every one of these kids ate for breakfast. I want to know what they ate for lunch, and I want to know what they ate for dinner. Because that's what you're eating every Friday. This is the best Lakeside has looked all. Actually, I take it back. Lakeside looked very, very good against Perry.
Yeah, they did.
Perry, who's a really, really good team.
Coming out 2 wide receiver set left, one to the right, snaps back, hand off right up the middle. Could be about a 5-yard pickup. Was that Savion?
No, that's Jay Sean.
Jason, baby.
If Savion is running the ball, it will be a trick play. Because he is not a running back.
Pickup of about 4 on the plate. Second down and a long 6.
Oh. Garrett Siebenek trying to get an extra start on that one.
It'll be false start against the Dragons.
Gonna march him back.
That'll back the Dragons up about 5 yards.
Couple big penalties for him, but you know what? How about him?
25
you know?
of Lakeside.
Playing quarterback for most of the year, and then
and about 11.
Being able to come out and make the adjustment.
yeah, switch his position and making a difference.
Right. All good keeps it. Maybe a 3-4 yard pickup for all good.
Sean Allgood on the keeper.
Designed run there.
4:06 left in the third quarter.
But anyway, to have that wherewithal to be able to switch positions and make a difference, it's really something to be said.
Absolutely.
Third down and 7.
It reminds me of my senior year when Brandon Hanna, quarterback, switched over to running back. Jamero switched to wide receiver. 2 positions they didn't play their whole entire high school career.
Yeah.
There's some life in that Warrior
Allgood's
defense.
pass is complete to Ford.
Definite life there.
Yeah, that was another one of those situations where
Stacked up behind the line of scrimmage by number 72, Connor Zach.
you cringe a little bit because I thought he was going to get cleaned
Seth
up.
Enos was also in on the tackle. That will now bring up 4th down for Lakeside.
4th and 10 on the.
Is Lakeside going for it?
Yeah, they are.
2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Are they just trying to get him to jump? Nope, there it is. Here's the punt.
Oh,
Bit of
the old knuckleball.
It's a good job though by number 6.
Christian Curry,
To
yeah.
be able to grab it there, because if he wouldn't have got that, that would have probably scampered down the field for about another 20 yards.
And with 2 minutes and 58 seconds left.
Outside
to play in the
of
third quarter,
St. John this year,
Edgewood will take over
has
first
anybody we covered actually had a punter, or are they all quarterbacks?
No, I think Geneva did.
No. Oh yeah, they did.
They
It's
do
Charlie
have a
Taylor.
punt formation.
It's Charlie Taylor.
Yeah.
Charlie Taylor. Big Charlie.
Which can also be a fake.
Yes, which can also be a fake. It's like a Spencer Lanning type thing when he was on the Browns.
Yeah, except he was actually a punter.
Yeah, it's very true.
Mark that one
Winchell's pass is
incomplete.
incomplete. Intended for number 3, Caleb Thomas.
As this time ticks away, Edgewood, really having a rough night.
PPB's back in the game.
2:32 left in the third
Second down
quarter.
and 10 from the Edgewood 48.
I think it's safe to say Harris is probably going to be out for the remainder. Zach Winchell, big.
Ooh, that was pass interference.
Yeah, that's going to get called every single time.
Penalty markers are down in the defensive backfield.
A little high, but that was obvious pass.
Yeah,
interference.
that is That's a basketball player laying that hit.
I'm interested to see what's that kid going to average this year in basketball. 25 a night. The kid's got hops.
He is a fantastic basketball player as well.
That'll move Edgewood up 15 yards. Ball will now be spotted at about
Ice cold,
the 38-yard line of Lakeside. Automatic first down.
St. Ignatius 24-14 over Euclid in the third quarter.
Scrambling around.
And there's
Dishes it out. The swarm of
that's
dragons
number
back.
20, Thomas Allen, on the tackle
Mitchell
there.
shovel pass complete.
Time ticking down.
Jacob Bell.
Just over a minute left here in the third quarter.
It was Thomas Allen that made the initial hit for Lakeside. Short gain on the play. Second down and 8.
Bisbee in motion. Oh,
Winchell's pass
Winchell's kind of throwing all over the place.
27
But,
Bell.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for Edgewood.
3rd and 8 from the Lakeside 36.
yeah, it's a tough night for this Edgewood offense.
Yeah, it is.
You know who it's not a tough night for? Jay-Sean Sanders.
2 wide receivers. Trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right.
Jay Sean is
Winchell in
just
the backfield by
gashing. Anthony Donahue,
Look at
here
that
he
kid
is.
go. Oh,
Winchell with a nice pass on the run.
Anthony Donahue, for those of you who don't know, is a
10 for
state
Bisbee.
qualifier level track star.
Yeah.
It was number
So,
1, Savion Cole
Imagine
on
having a
coverage for
state
Lakeside.
qualifying track star lining up at nose
Fourth down
tackle for
and
you.
8.
All he's got to do is get in the backfield. Give it up.
4th and 8, and that's going to be the end of your third quarter. Marching right on into
Good
the fourth.
night.
Here we go into the fourth. Lakeside 34, Edgewood 0. The
Guys,
battle
feet
for
are
the
frozen.
bridge, boy. That is
That's the end of the third quarter of play here from Lakeside
Did you get
Stadium.
4? Yeah.
With the score, your Lakeside Dragons 34, the Edgewood Warriors nothing.
Lakeside put all the bells and whistles legitimately out tonight.
Yes, they did.
They got cowbells and they've got some fog machines going, and as the kids say, they're feeling it.
Yep.
Once again, the football team would like to take this time to thank Applebee's for providing this week's team meal. Once again, thank you to
hooked up.
Applebee's
Huh?
for
Lakeside
providing
at Applebee's.
this week's
Yeah, I mean, what's
football
going on,
team
Buzz?
meal.
We're gonna need some of those chicken tenders.
Yeah. Got any leftovers?
Maybe some broccoli and cheese soup.
This is going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the
I'm
Warriors.
more in tune with them boneless wings, let me tell you what. Tastes like 10th grade.
I imagine you're gonna probably start seeing some younger guys get some reps here.
You absolutely are.
Buzz playing the 12th man.
Sure is. He didn't get his warning yet.
Boy was all the way on the dragon.
Yep, that's gonna do it. Oh, woo! And they're gonna get him for a late hit out of bounds.
Mitchell is run out of bounds
Oh,
for a sack
boy.
by number 11 AJ Rafa, but a penalty marker is down.
He did the
Yeah.
Allen Iverson.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Step over.
You know, that's one of those plays you got to call it because of how late he gets hit, but I don't think there's malice there. I think Alec Raffin just runs a million miles an hour.
I got to disagree with you a little bit there, brother. He hit him hard. He did the Allen Iverson to Ty Lue's step over. I don't know.
Tom, I can promise you, my good man. As a linebacker, you're taught to hit and drive, and that's what he's doing. He's hitting and driving.
Oh
but,
yeah, absolutely.
We've seen Winchell, unfortunately.
First down, though.
We've seen Winchell, unfortunately, take some cheap shots. I don't really think that was a cheap shot.
Yeah.
I think that's just, passion in the game.
Aggression, yeah.
It was classy that those Lakeside boys helped him up, though.
Yeah, I think, Winchell's a gamer, but at some point you're probably going to have to pull him. He's just getting
Well,
smashed.
here's the thing, and I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just speaking just freely here. high school you don't get a redshirt year, and
Right.
if something is going on with Zach, if I'm Butchko,
That's it.
I'm pulling him because I don't want to risk anything happening and him missing his whole senior year. Because again, he cannot redshirt. So
they're going to make the call. They're trying to explain to Buzz what the call is. I imagine what they're telling him is the fact that when the tackle was made, he drove. He continued to drive out of bounds.
Right.
And also an update. OHSAA just updated their rules. If you get into a fight on the field, it's 4 games now. It's no longer 2.
Personal foul. Late hit against the Dragons.
Tyler Winchell, you are absolutely correct.
yeah,
He took some smacks in that game. The poor kid.
yeah, that was tough.
Conneaut 14, Cardinal 10.
But Tellis has
Ball will
both
be
them
marched up
touchdowns.
to about the 21 of Lakeside.
The Roadrunner
and it will
beat.
be an automatic first down.
Give him a little, as
Lakeside
Ryan
getting
Cole
early.
loves to say, give him a little toot toot.
Toot, toot.
Looks
Edgewood
like
getting
there are
the first set
actually
of
2
downs off that
personal
penalty.
fouls against
2?
Lakeside.
Wow.
That's why the ball is being marched up to the 11-yard line.
So that was a 30-yard penalty.
Yeah, so Edgewood makes
Touchdown,
a
Edgewood.
30-yard gain on that.
Oh, man.
Come on, Zach, let's capitalize here, big boy.
Trips to quads to the left. I'm sorry, one wide receiver right. Winchell in the backfield by himself. Snaps back, looking to pass, rolling left.
There goes Winchell. Boy, look at the speed on Lakeside's defense, man.
It's
They close fast. You're not kidding. They close fast.
and I'm not being facetious or anything, but where was this all year?
Yeah, it's
You know,
yeah. I mean,
The
you.
thing is, this is a different game.
Yeah, I mean,
no matter what, it doesn't matter what it is. This is a
So you got
completely
Culver
different
was on
game.
the coverage.
Both of these teams could be 0-6, and you're going to see a whole different level of heightened adrenaline, heightened everything across the board.
This reminds me of the old school Ashtabula Harbor games
Timeout,
when
Edgewood.
everybody showed up
That's
and
their
that was
first
it, and you
timeout
pushed
of
as
the
hard as you
second
could.
half.
It didn't matter what the records were. You love to see this, and altogether, this has been a clean game. The hits have been. I've seen much worse this year, firsthand. So, I love to see this hard hitting, hard playing. AJ Raffa has surprised me because every week I think I know how fast he is, and every week he gets
For more of our
faster.
local scores, it's Harvey 21, Madison 14 at the end of the third.
Boy, Madison has just not had a good year.
No.
Medina 28, St. Ed's 24.
For those of you who didn't hear, that was Madison 14, Harvey 21.
Dragon fans, don't forget, Lakeside Youth Football will be here at Lakeside Stadium tomorrow. 1 o'clock JV, 2:45 freshmen, 5:30 varsity. Once again, that's Lakeside Youth Football here tomorrow.
Coach Rich. He reminds me of
1 o'clock.
Oscar from The
Hope to
Office.
see you
Hey,
guys
listen.
to support
Well,
our
actually,
Lakeside
Tom.
Youth
That's
Football
what I was trying to explain to you. It's a
players
little
and
bit different.
cheerleaders.
Moon pass.
Is that going to be touchdown? That is a touchdown, Edgewood.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
There you go,
That's
brother.
a touchdown.
There you
That's
go.
Matt
Pass
Anik.
complete to number 1, Matt Anik.
And you know what?
Edgewood Warrior
I've said it all
touchdown.
night. That's great. Matt Anik is a senior. He deserves a score in this big game.
Yes, he
I
does.
love to see that. Edgewood's still fighting. 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, and that stops the running clock.
Sure does.
Hey, Zach Winchell's got some magic in that arm, man. Let's see what he can do.
Big wide set. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Snaps back.
Winchell on the bootleg, and he's going to throw a...
Quarter.
Whoop!
Incomplete.
Winchell's pass is incomplete.
Number 10 on Lakeside.
Broken
coming
up by
with the,
Jimmy Tamanir, and the point after try is no good.
Number 10 for Lakeside is Jimmy Timonier. He's a freshman for this Lakeside team.
Battle of the Bridge. It's the Lakeside Dragons 34, the Edgewood Warriors 6.
10 minutes left in this game as we sit in the Dragon's Lair, which feels really like a cave right now.
Boys, I know what I said I was going to do later tonight, but it has gotten so cold that it is now a sweatpants, blanket, hot cocoa, and Grey's Anatomy night now. I'm going that level.
Tom, I can promise you're the only football broadcast in the history of the world to say that they're going home to watch Grey's Anatomy.
No shame in my game, baby.
Oh my goodness. Listen, Geneva 21, Hubbard 19. I told you don't count those boys out.
Yeah. They got some life out.
Chip Sorber and Matt Pete, what's up?
Hey, listen up. Now it's up to Mr. Shimsky to keep that defense in line. You know?
Warren Harding 35, Maple Heights 6.
You are not a robot, Ryan.
What happened? Their comments there.
Boardman and Riverside are tied at the end of the third quarter. Onside kick.
Uh-oh. Did he
Looks
would
like
get
it's
it?
recovered by Lakeside.
No.
27, Malachi Donahue.
There's Baby D. Baby D, Malachi Donahue. Yeah, hopefully that's actually what he's called, because that's just what Buzz told us.
In the fourth quarter, it's Geneva 22.
Well, Tish calls him
Hubbard
rotten.
19.
Yeah, but Tish is his mom. She can call him whatever she wants to.
Absolutely. That's just how I know him. I just know him as rotten. Great kid, though.
Yeah, he is. They're both really, really standout human beings.
Now the youngest one.
That was my favorite thing about the junior high. My God, does this junior high have some talent?
Ooh.
Two wide receivers right. Pistol formation. All good takes a snap. Hand off to number 6.
Who else?
Sean.
Go get it, big fella.
You can't stop him. And a penalty.
It's going to be a helmet-to-helmet on Edgewood. Just so you
Jay
know.
Sean Sanders, ladies and
Ryan
gentlemen.
Stradamus.
Jason Sanders
there,
breaks
that's gonna
through
be a
for
helmet to
25 yards.
Going to put Lakeside up to about the
It was number 45, Seth Enos, with the tackle
there's no
downfield.
way, yeah.
We just, one of the cool things about him too, they showed a video of him
Lakeside Dragon first down.
doing some reading to the young kids, which I think is very cool because
8-yard.
yeah.
Flossing to stay warm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Penalty on the field will be targeting against Edgewood.
The helmet-to-helmet. You didn't see that?
Yeah, that's helmet to helmet, brother.
Yeah.
That'll march
I can't remember
Lakeside
who did it, but he
half the distance.
I must have missed it,
has
but
dropped his helmet too.
Sconey Don on here. There's a
First
local
down.
legend right there.
Uncle Sconey.
Sean Allgood calls his own name.
Sean Allgood. I'm telling you, I can promise you that there are some people out there in their 40s and 50s that might think that they're reliving some old times.
Here comes Anthony off the
Pickup was
field.
good for about 8 yards. It'll be second down and goal just inside the 4-yard line.
Anthony with that big frame, it's 3 steps for him to get to the end zone.
Legitimate.
To the sideline.
Like, that's not an exaggeration. That's,
Shoot.
Cuts it up. Number 11, that's going to be Raff.
That's a touchdown for your guy.
Anthony Donahue was in on offense.
And that does put the running clock back in play.
11 is in battle for about 4 yards and another Lakeside Dragon touchdown.
And the clock begins to run. Call it Jay Sean.
Sean Allgood will hold for the point after. Chris Chamberlain to kick.
You know,
Right to the upright.
that's
And
one of the
once
things
again,
we
Chamberlain's
haven't really hit on is how
Just under
important
9 minutes
that
left to go in
particular
this one.
player is.
Lakeside 41, Edgewood 6.
The holder on kicks really makes a big difference. So if you have a quarterback that can do it, but you see a lot of pro teams, they have their second string guy, and that's all he does. You know, you have a specialist for that. They're like the catcher.
If I recall, I said the offensive line was going to make this game for Lakeside.
Yeah?
And they have.
I think, I'm pretty sure the guy I called is probably going to be the player of the game.
Right. Oh, yeah. Probably. But if it wasn't for who?
Buzz Edwards. If it wasn't for Buzz Edwards,
Well, and actually, you know what? We haven't given a lot of kudos to because they haven't passed a lot. But the wide receivers are blockers on this team.
Oh, yeah.
They are blocking. Lakeside's ran that jet sweep quite a few times and had a lot of luck with it.
To all the offensive linemen in the county, just understand that Ryan is your Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
He is going to be your teamster.
I always love you guys. Can't help it. I can't help it. We got 8:59 left in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff for Lakeside.
And if you high schoolers get that reference,
If you don't, go look up who Jimmy Hoffa was.
or watch The Irishman with Robert De Niro. It's on Netflix. It's only like 6 hours long.
Curry and Bisbee are back deep to receive for the Warriors.
Wow. So Zach going to pick that up and sit right down.
Winchell scoops up the squib at about the 42-yard line of Edgewood.
Lakeside's band getting busy over there.
Give him a little love over there.
You hear it.
Dancing now. There's my mind.
I want to know where Mary's Lamb went.
I don't know. I need to be doing what the cheerleaders
Yeah.
are doing though to get warm, I'll tell you. Oh, let's get back to it. Here we go.
What is it, stomp the yard down there?
See if Winchell can't pull something out here.
Yeah,
Jacob Bell.
Winchell's pass is complete.
by Jacob Bell.
That's right, number 20. That's Thomas Allen for the Dragons on the tackle.
Who is number 64 for the Dragons? Please tell me.
Caleb Skane, I believe.
Okay.
Thomas Allen, number 20
Yes.
on the tackle.
Where's Jean-Philippe
5-yard
Pete
gain. Second
He
down.
is number 7.
That Donahue is after him every
You can't get away from him.
play.
White on rice, man. He's on him like white on rice.
Goes number 10, Jimmy Timonero on
If
the
you guys
coverage.
can see the dance party going on up here right now, Ryan is busting it down.
Just trying to get
That
warm.
will now bring
Like
up
blue
Trying to get warm.
It's called hypothermic psychosis. Uh-oh, low snap.
Just
Gotta catch up to that, Mr. Curry.
And it for number 6, Curry.
I'll tell you what, the Warriors are really missing Isaiah Harris
Yes, they are.
tonight.
I mean, football is not basketball. You know what I'm saying? One player doesn't make the world of difference, but I'll tell you what, the score would not be what it is right now if Zay were on the field. I'm gonna tell you that.
looking right by Bisbee.
Winchell gonna go big. Uh-oh.
Wide open. It's going to be number 10 on that tackle.
Winchell's pass is complete.
Down
Number
for
1,
the Warriors.
That's Jimmy Timonero on the
Penalty
tackle.
markers on the field after the play.
I think we're gonna be calling Jimmy Timonero's name for years to come.
Jimmy Timonero will
Listen.
get credit for the tackle.
Timonero's got some size on him.
Yeah, he does.
He might be as big as his dad already.
Sure does.
That's a big man.
Yeah,
He's number 10, right?
yeah. And he's
We
a
have
freshman.
personal foul targeting against the Dragons.
What?
Refs are trying to call a close game, I guess, trying to make sure it doesn't get out of hand.
Buzz with
Timeout,
the trademark
Edgewood.
backwards cap. I love it.
We're here at Lakeside Stadium, and the buzz is in. Lakeside up big, baby.
Edgewood's second pass going out of the
Saybrook, Ohio.
Edgewood has one remaining.
We are in
Lakeside has
downtown
all.
Saybrook, and we are having a blast, guys.
Men are 31, Stowe 14. For anybody watching, if you can keep giving us updates on that Geneva game, I know that they just pulled ahead, so
Oh my God! Who taught these cheerleaders how to dance? Chris Brown?
hey,
They are. Gosh, I'm into it now. I want to go dance.
go stomp the yard.
You think
Stomp
they
it.
let me?
Just go stomp it. Would you just stomp it?
Oh, I got my lessons from Tank Jackson back in the day, man.
6 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter at the Battle of the Bridge here at Lakeside Stadium.
1st and 10 Warriors.
One day we will get a running clock up there for you guys. We're figuring that one out. We got trips left, 2 wide.
It's a working order.
Right steps back, Winchell steps back to throw. Scrambling left.
Uh-oh.
Moving around, gonna get hit. Gotta get rid of it. Wide open.
Got it. He got it.
That's going to be number 13, Donovan Sisicki, backup quarterback.
Although Anik was wide open on the right side.
Wide.
Sisicki on the
Yes,
side too?
yes, there is.
They gotta be cousins.
Anthony Sisicki is a junior high quarterback here. Out here throwing bombs to Nate Bartone.
1st and 10 Warriors.
Nate Bartone. I feel like we're going to be calling that name a lot, too.
Winchell looking to pass, scrambling around.
And that's going to fall. We got a final, Jefferson 62, St. John 6. So St. John has a tough night, but the Jefferson Falcons finding a big night.
Big night.
And you guys will have to stay tuned because our coverage is going to change week to week now.
Trip to the right, motion right by Bisbee. Winchell on the backfield, gets the ball. Looking around, there's number 27 on his heels.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, updated score, Geneva 22, Hubbard 19. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left.
2 interceptions for Tim in here tonight.
Yep.
Tell you what, Lakeside's been amped all
Night long. Before the game, they were rocking. They went up. They got 2 big stops on Edgewood. They were rocking. Those boys came out ready to play.
That Jimmy Timoneer, I have been hearing whispers of him.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's no secret that Lakeside's defense has struggled all year. This game, he's showing he is legit, and he's a freshman.
About 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
I know we all have feelings right now about who our player of the week may be.
Yeah,
right now,
there'll be some discussion, but man,
I'm gonna let it be known right now.
That's Lagoa, and there he is.
I think he tripped over himself.
He did. He tackled himself.
Listen, Lorenzo Lagoa, the last time we covered Lakeside, was popping off big runs.
Yep.
Lakeside's becoming like
on the carry.
like Penn State, running back you. I mean, you look all the way down to the Freeway League, and they've got
yards and good enough for another Lakeside Dragon. First down.
What is his right? One to the left. Enough right up the middle.
kid runs downhill, he runs hard.
28 on the rush.
It's Lorenzo Lagoa on the carry.
Lagoa. Going to be about a 7, maybe 8 yard.
So Lorenzo Lagoa, by the way,
Edgewood.
I want to say he is okay. So he's a junior. So you're going to really want to keep an eye on him for next year. But
second down and 5, Lakeside from the Edgewood 37.
Who's our quarter? That's still Sean Allgood out quarterback.
Yeah, they still have Allgood out there.
Breaks it down.
Wow.
It's Lagoa again.
Was that Big 55, Big Pete?
Yeah.
Troy Peterson on the hit there.
Say, welcome to varsity ball, buddy.
Stop was made by number 5, Cody Estock. Short loss on the play.
3 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the fourth.
Third down and 6.
3rd and 6 for Lakeside.
Weather is cold. The Lakeside is red hot.
Motion. Check out the sweep.
That's Palazzo.
Gets around the edge. Makes one. He's going to be just short of the first down. He's going to bring up a 4th and about 2.
Angelo Palazzo, the ball carrier. Brought down by Matt Anik of the Edgewood Warriors.
There it is. That's some old stuff right there.
There it is. A long time.
4th down and a long one.
Lakeside going to go for it here and probably try and kill off the clock. Dang, is he short?
There's Santos Sanabria in on the tackle.
Lagoa fighting his way forward.
Are we going to have our first measurement?
Looks like he was stopped just short of the
No, they're not going to measure.
Turnover on downs. Edgewood will take over at about their own 34-yard line with 2 minutes and 16 seconds
We got
left to go in the
2:16 left in
game.
the fourth
I'll tell you what.
quarter. Lakeside leads the Edgewood Warriors 41-6. It's been all Lakeside for this battle of the bridge.
I feel like back in the day that chain crew had to measure about every first down ever. It's become a unicorn now. Winchell going to let one fly, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Man.
Under 2 minutes. It is a running clock, so that's not going to stop it.
Nope.
1:54 left in the game. Take it
Pass
away.
complete, intended for Bisbee.
Well, you know, some nights it's your night.
Some nights it isn't.
Some nights it's not.
But the one thing I do want to say is Edgewood has not given up. They are going. They're clicking. They're trying to. And
Christian
if this
Curry
team
on
was
the
at
pass.
full strength, it'd be a different story.
Winchell's pass complete to Curry. Close to the first down.
I was the lone Edgewood picker this week.
I didn't pick either team. I picked a player.
Yep.
I picked a team. I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Yeah,
and,
you went big. You went big.
I went big, brother. You know that's how I've done it my whole life. You know
Good
that.
luck getting out of here in that sweater.
I am wearing an Edgewood Warriors sweater tonight, and I have no shame.
Winchell's
Superman.
pass incomplete, intended for Curry.
You know how in
Malachi
Batman,
Donahue was
The
on
Dark
the post
Knight,
for
they said, I
Lakeside.
believe in Harvey Dent. I believe in John
Fourth down.
Butchko. All right.
Come
on, Zachary.
Somebody open. Found a man down the corner.
Pass is incomplete,
Nope, yep, incomplete.
intended for Bisbee.
That
And your
one.
Lakeside Dragons will take over
So that's
on
good.
And
down.
that's going to do it tonight.
Lakeside's going to come out and knee the ball one time, call it a game. Lakeside defeats the Edgewood Warriors 41-6.
Which means a
Battle of the
trophy
Bridge
has to change
trophy.
hands tonight.
Heads back to Lakeside this year. I think that Edgewood had it for, 2 years in a row, didn't they?
You know what? I'd have to go back and
Yeah.
look. That may be the case.
Tonight we're going to have a quick exit. We are all freezing. It's nothing against anybody watching, but
We'll wait until as soon as those double zeros go down, that's going to be it.
Yep.
And we'll see if we can't grab a coach interview. And if not,
call her a day, boys.
we'll see you Tuesday. Or we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Andover, Hillsdale. It's playoff time, baby.
Playoff time out on TV. Thanks again, guys. Your final score. Lakeside 41, Edgewood 6,
And that will do
out of
it.
the bridge.
The final
Trophy
score
heads back to Lakeside.
here from the
Until next year.
2020
Thanks again,
version of
guys.
the Battle of the Bridge
Talk to
and
you guys tomorrow.
Lakeside's homecoming
We'll be
night.
going live right
The
around
Lakeside
6:45,
Dragons 41,
6:45.
the
See you then.
Edgewood Warriors 6.